Alright guys, welcome on in for tonight's D&D session. I will be the Dungeon Master, Edgewalker75, and again, thanks for everybody tuning in, and thank you for everybody doing this. Anyway, I'm Edgewalker75. Tonight we're playing with Sekron93 as Kapesk, Riaris Minata as Varus, and Jabba the Stabba with as Uthal, Earthcaller, Ugulakanu. I think I'm getting that last name, but pretty consistent now.
Yeah.
I applaud you.
Reading up weird books and you got it. But yeah, tonight our friend that one dude, aka Ken Hamaru, is not able to join us. He has some personal matters to attend to. But we do miss him in our hearts, even though he will stab us in the back, as rogues naturally do.
Hey, I'll just do that soon.
I may have closed my whole thing.
But no, Streamlabs like also is working with the OBS, and so I'm doing like the Streamlabs OBS, and some of the stuff with it is really cool. Like as you hit live, like go live, it brings up, it's like, oh, do you want to rename your channel? Do you have any comments? Brings it up, so I don't have to go to Twitch, dashboard, all that fun stuff.
Interesting.
I was like, that is cool.
I'm gonna read it.
All right, so I ask this question every time. So, who wants to give la recap?
I choose life.
We murdered a chimera with a bunch of owls.
We did.
Yes, you did.
I know the first part of what happened was basically we went back. We were taken back to the Shadow Clan. And the guy there was upset with us because we did exactly what he told us not to do. We didn't do it intentionally, but
Yeah,
still
Kapesh.
did exactly what he told us not to do. And he was getting a headache from all our ridiculous, dumb ideas. And basically sent us off in another direction and said, do better.
Let's see. No, that's kind of about it. Let's say, yeah, after you guys made your jailbreak, the Shadow Clan took you guys took you guys to their kind of hideout where they're stationed at currently, and you met one of the clan captains. You guys never asked his name.
Nope.
So yeah, you met with him, and he was just like, "Come on, guys! Like, what the crap? I tell you to do one thing, and you go ahead and not to do one thing, and you go ahead and do that thing. What the crap? There's other stuff for you to do. You've jeopardized the mission, so on and so forth." And so finally, you kind of gave you guys the route of like, try to help out the academy. Do that by they said there was a monster that went berserk. Go and hunt it. So you guys went to the academy. You went through the dungeons underneath. Most of you got pulled into a trap. After you guys disarmed it, were able to get past it. Made your way down. You were attacked by some.
Right. Yeah.
You guys were attacked by some gelatinous cubes. Were able to avoid a fight with flaming skeletons, and then you went in and fought a chimera, which
And murdered it.
which got a good first strike against you, bringing Kapesk down most of his health, actually rendering him unconscious.
Unconscious.
Then you guys got him back up, and then owls killed him. That is
He
putting
fell
it.
out of the sky and just got ripped to shreds.
I was just say, excuse you, sir. Owls didn't kill him. I cut off his head.
Yeah, no, okay. Owls did a
They
lot
did
of the
the
damaging. Kapesk dealt the final blow by
Yeah.
cutting off his head. So you guys salvaged what body parts you could. Went back up. Uthal thought he would be helpful, try to make a entire map of the dungeons that they discovered, only to go up, and they crumpled it up and tossed it away because the dungeon is ever changing.
I'm so angry at them, Brad. They didn't have to crumple up and throw it away. They could have just ever changing and had it back, then I could have done it. But no, they had to be rude to me. No.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
You shouldn't have to worry about it.
That
Maybe
wouldn't
I
be
should
the
just
first
send a
time.
bunch
That
of owls against them.
would not be the first time mages have been rude to one of us.
Yes.
I wasn't there for that, so I don't know about it. So
That is true.
You were there for it,
Yeah,
but
that's accurate.
wizards can be a little snotty.
That's funny because they've all been perfectly fine with me.
And
and
me.
me actually.
Well, you.
Other than that one time,
you
but that
don't
was
say a
like-
whole lot, although you did have a conversation with one, so
I
he's
did have a conversation with one.
Yes.
I have a conversation with one on a couple occasions, and she's perfectly nice.
Oh yeah, and she's the one that crumpled up the piece of paper.
Yep. That's what I said to me at the end.
Maybe I should just fireball.
Good luck.
But I guess you.
See, I figured out if you don't try and go above and beyond, especially with wizards, you tend to come out all right.
I mean,
you're
it's
either
only a
gonna
little bit
screw
of
up something they don't want screwed up, or B, you're gonna do something they're gonna tell you it doesn't matter anyways because of X reason.
Yeah, I was just going off of what the other person said, but yeah.
All right.
No, I know.
So then you guys went back to your tavern, got a night's rest, and now you guys awake. It's past noon. Because you guys went into
right,
the.
because we got back like super early in the
Guys
morning.
got back about 6 a.m.
That
Yeah.
sounds all right.
So for about getting your guys' 8 hours of sleep, like again, grand total just for those who aren't elves.
Yeah,
Ha,
for-
I do have his name written down, Riars. Ha! It
Whose
is
name?
Gus. His gun
Okay,
Yordamirs.
I wondered if you. I know I had it written down.
There you go. Okay. So
I do
you
have it
guys-
actually written down. Ha! Because I need to go back to his shop specifically.
So you guys wake up the next morning.
What do moonstones do? I need to go find someone to figure this out. Actually, now that I think about it, because I have moonstones and
I'm gonna go eat
Chalcedony.
breakfast.
I've been going through.
Food.
Yep, food.
You mean lunch?
Well, I guess it's lunch at this. Crap! Dang it! I think this place had complimentary breakfasts too. Crap! Because we missed that. That's
Can we
I'm
sad.
blaming Ken for this.
Can
I'm
we
blaming
have
Ken.
breakfast anyway?
Actually, that's true.
Complimentary.
Can we ask him first?
I mean, really, it makes no difference to me. It's meat either way, so
And you don't have to pay for it, so.
and I don't pay for it.
That's right. We got more money. Sikron, you almost have a plat. You have 862 G.
I have no knowledge of any of this.
I know. Like I just have it in my inventory as a separate thing,
Yep.
so I can see what you have, and I'm just looking at it like that's almost a plat. This is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real good at managing money, so it's a good thing I'm the one holding your money.
Yep.
I have all the
Well,
money.
you guys don't need to buy a lot of stuff. Like I
Alright.
need to buy because I need to upgrade myself to be.
I need to go buy more arrows, but that's
So-
So are we getting lunch or are we asking for breakfast?
I don't know. I'm following Riars for food.
I'm just gonna, yeah, I think I'm just gonna order 2 plates of like steak. Let me see if I can get some mashed potatoes on the side of one, and a nail.
You guys are all planning this up in your room?
Oh no, I said I went down to
We
get
said
food.
Okay.
I went down to get food.
Okay, so actually, as you guys begin make your way downstairs, you notice that the tiefling barmaid is actually kind of putting up decorations. She's like getting everything prepped, ready for something.
In that case, I'm
End of the
gonna
world.
ask her what she's decorating for.
She's like, well, we have a few guests coming in later today. So we are taking stock on extra wooden chairs, tables. We are preparing for whatever it is to come.
I see, and who might these special guests be?
It's a family reunion.
Whose family?
So have you heard of the Baldricks? They are actually quite a known dwarven family. They're all over the place.
Name
Why do I
sounds
remember that
vaguely
name from
familiar.
Can I roll for that to know, see if I remember?
Go for it if you really want to, yeah.
Well, because that name seems like it's important. Is it not important, or?
I'll just tell you guys, anytime you've done dealings with a dwarf, whether it was in Karima, anywhere, it has been a Baldric.
Yep,
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that was the case.
They are
Well,
basically my Officer Jenny and Nurse Joys of this world.
Yep.
So they're all twins.
They all are
Unrelated.
dwarves with beards.
Okay.
They're all related. That's glorious.
So wait, does that mean the one dwarf that was the innkeepers of Baldric too?
They one of them. Not this one. This one's a tiefling.
No, not this one. I mean
No,
the
not
one
for
that was
this-
the last
yeah.
the last city we were in.
Kelly,
heck?
no. Kelly was Jared McCree.
Jared, okay.
Yep. Very great. Yep.
I know he was a dwarf. That's why I was
he's,
like. I
he's
wasn't
the
sure.
special exception to that.
Mhm.
Say one of the Baldricks was in Cowley. Was one of the clerics.
Wait, that Baldric is the one who made my, who was making my cloak, wasn't he? No, he was a
No.
leatherworker.
No. He was a blacksmith.
know
in
that was another
Karima.
He was a
Goliath,
blacksmith
right?
in Karima. No, I think you Karima.
In Karima, it was
Yeah, I know.
a
And
blacksmith.
the leather worker was the leather worker that you were thinking of, Ryan, was another Goliath.
Mm.
I remember things. I don't even have that written down. I just don't remember names. I'm god awful with names. So I'm gonna. So she seems busy. I'm gonna.
She's just like setting up, making sure everything's in stock. You see her shouting just all across. It's like, hey, make sure everything is set up. We know the Baldricks, what kind of damage they can do to us. But they're also great for business. And she quickly mutters under her breath, like, but they're great for business.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm gonna ask her if she thinks they might have time to prepare a couple quick meals.
Oh yeah, kitchen's still open. We're just preparing. What you guys like to eat? I can quickly jot this down. And she like pulls out the piece of paper just from her belt.
Can I get 2 plates of steak, one for me, one for my friend here, in motion to Kapesk. Can I get an ale, and can I get some mashed potatoes with my plate of steak?
All right, sounds good. That's going to cost you about a gold. 1 gold.
1 gold? Done.
All right.
I will ask for the simplest
Mexican
thing, like just
hamburger,
something
nice.
easy that they don't have to actually take too much time on, for the fact that I don't want to bother them too much.
Let's say it's no
But they-
bother.
Nice and filthy rich.
I just say it's the same thing as them.
Let's say we can do that. That's going to cost you about five silver pieces.
Okay.
I didn't want to
No, one silver piece. I actually had an extra silver piece. I'm gonna give her an extra silver piece because I don't need it.
Be nice, yeah. I mean, I gave her an extra gold, so we tip well.
So she takes it,
I don't
plucks
get
it,
it so
nods her head. She quickly goes back and goes, Okrin! Get off your ass and get to work!
See?
I would like to also offer to help them move tables and stuff like around a little bit. Try and help them a little bit.
Oh, don't worry yourself. We got hands for this. You guys go ahead, find a table. We'll take care of everything for you.
Alright,
Huh?
I'm going to set a table.
I'm gonna sit down too. It's in my nature to ask, so.
Yep.
Alright. So you guys don't know why now the music is like getting slowly epic and it doesn't need to.
Food eating.
Oh, don't. Like, I just imagine like one of these times we're gonna be in a tavern, you're gonna start doing the Imperial March. I'm just gonna be like, oh god, boss fight in the tavern.
That's only if we were doing a Star Wars campaign, alright? I've done that before.
Just scare the shit out of everyone.
Oh no, they like during their first mission they encountered a basically one of my final bosses like for the end game, like just very briefly, and I played it and they're just like, oh crap, run! It was a Kashiri Sith. It was glorious.
I like that the last roll in the
Is Ryan's
chat
persuasion.
log is Ryan's nat 20 persuasion, but it's only a 19. So he's -4.
It does get to -1. Alright. So you guys you guys are sitting down at the table and it takes about 5-10 minutes and meal comes out. Again, very good, normal quality, something again you've eaten it before.
It's food, I'm eating it.
But
Yep.
you dive right in,
Way to do.
fills your gullet.
I have the non-meat stuff in addition to my food. I'm absolutely spreading my mashed potatoes on top of my steak and then eating it because it's delicious like that.
Alright, you do that.
It's so good.
I'm just gonna be eating my food.
Yep. Awesome. All right. So now that we've eaten,
What are you guys gonna do?
that is a great idea. We kind of need to be wary of guards. Or at
I
least-
need to go try and
What?
get this head made into a helmet, and also pick up.
Oh,
see
you
my-
do need to go pick up your
opposite.
thing. So we should
Yeah.
probably head to Gus's.
Was Gus a blacksmith or a leather worker?
Gus Yomer's
Or an
leatherworking
armor
shop is the
Okay.
specific
I
story
just
you're
don't have.
reading.
I don't have the full exact name of it. I just have Gus Yomer shop.
Yes, Gus Yomer's is where we need to be heading, which is yes, a leather shop.
Yeah. So we'll head there because I actually wrote down where he is, so now I don't have to fucking roll for it. Ah,
That's it?
remember that.
It takes you guys like a good 5-10 minute, like about 15-minute walk from where you guys are. So you walk in again. The store again, kind of meagly storefront. You see some tans, but mostly, and again, you look closer. It's like leather workers and enchantments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like very like kind of like almost smudged right underneath.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around for Gus. Not like actually go in the back, but I'm gonna look around the store.
And
to
so
see if
yeah,
it's
again,
open.
as you enter the store, again, you don't see anyone behind the counter. And there's just kind of a bell.
I'm gonna walk over, ring the bell once, and just call out,
Also,
Gus, how you doing today?
we kind of mentioned that he wasn't here, but is Ken just back at the hotel at this point, or
So,
is
right
Yeah,
now,
'cause
you have not seen Ken at all today.
he... Okay, so he's
Well,
just...
look, I just
okay.
realized we should probably go back a little bit because we just left him without even thinking about it. That'd probably be
It's
something we should set
10,
aside.
And there's been more than one point where he just hasn't shown up, where he's been shut in.
But he's always here in the
Well,
mornings. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm gonna figure that with everything that's going on with especially with the ninja people that are related to him and then being directly involved, I'm assuming he's probably doing something with them.
Okay. I will assume we are.
I figure since they gave us the mission directly, like they literally told us go do this.
Yeah.
I at least at this point I'm assuming he's either reporting to them or they already know and they're giving him additional instructions. I'm gonna find out later that that's
Okay.
that's the case, but I'm just
I'm
figuring.
going to assume that Varys knows what he's doing and just.
Yep. Well, we're just running errands. I don't figure he needs to be here with us for that.
He
Why
needs to be here
not,
for an errand.
though?
We're not like specifically going out to do a quest or anything. We're
I mean,
not
really, why am I here for this?
I mean, this is a quest. It's a
Because you're
quest to get
following
power.
Varys around.
That is also true. Accurate.
Okay, so I'm gonna ring the bell once and I'm gonna call out his name.
Nope.
Again, you just here's just some like shifting in the back. Like, all right, I'm coming. All right. And again, he's just like walking with it, kind of his own quarterstaff, just slowly getting it. She's like, all right. Oh, finally, you're going to come pick up your stuff here. Give me one sec. He quickly turns around and begins kind of like crutching his way back. See him grab just this, basically leather, like just leather, a leather shirt, pants, etc. Like, all right. Say, all right. There's the enchantment you're looking for, as he kind of leans up against his quarterstaff. He's like, all right, you did your down payment. Me and my dementia, I swear. So, did I have you make a down payment for this?
No, you had me pay it full. That's
Okay,
what I know.
cool. I was trying to remember.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it was a payout right thing. I don't
Okay.
know.
So is it Gus that has dementia or the DM?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
Both. I couldn't remember whether or not I had him pay in full. I can't.
No, it's like 500 for it or something like that. 500 gold.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. He's like, all right, there you go. So, yeah, I've been chilling, I think, for a couple of days now.
I apologize for the wait, sir.
Yeah, it's not just grab, glad someone came and pick it up, or else it would just gone back in stock.
Yeah. I would ask him if he knows if he can, or if he knows someone who might be able to do it also. Turn the dragon head and I show him it into like a helmet armor piece thing. A cool thing.
Looks at you kind of quizzical, going, why would you want a dragon headpiece?
Why not? It's extra armor, and it looks cool. And we killed a chimera. I mean, it's trophy, more or less.
Trophy's one thing, but try and get protection. I'm sorry, you just don't have enough stuff for that.
Okay. I will stash it back
And
away.
I don't deal in such matters.
No, that's fine. That's what I was asking if he knows anyone who might be able to help us with that or something.
Nope, the rest are competition.
Okay. Does he know anyone who can identify stones by chance and like tell us what they're for?
Roll persuasion.
I'm assuming it would just be a jeweler, but I want to.
Say roll persuasion.
Persuasion. 15.
All right. You're like, all right. Know a couple jewelers around here. There's old Hinklebot. No, that's not his name. What is his name? And he just was kind of like scratching his head. Right.
I love this character.
Like Eva.
Yeah.
Try Eva Wilt. That's her name. Eva. She's got a nice bottom. That's how I remember her. And he kind of gets like this raw, toothy grin as you look. There's like a lot of missing teeth. There's like a couple golden teeth
Yes.
just lodged in there, hidden underneath this like mangy beard.
Yes.
Like, check out Eva Wilton. She might be able to help you out.
Where would her store be by chance?
It should just be down a Brocker show. Again, just look for a nice ass. That's all I gotta say.
Alright. I appreciate the help, sir. Alright, thank you.
Alright, you guys have a good day.
I'm gonna take the armor. I'm gonna switch out. I'm
Alright.
gonna switch out the armor really fast.
Before I leave here,
Okay.
I'm going to. Well, obviously, it's a pleasure, being able to talk to you again, Gus. I was wondering, you being as knowledgeable as you appear to be, if you wouldn't have a blacksmith you might recommend for getting some good quality arrows at a decent price.
See, a lot of stores sell arrows. There are a couple blacksmiths around here. Again, most of them sell good quality. Because, again, this is mostly for the monarchy. Like, they sell to the armies. A lot of good stuff goes around here. So, just any blacksmith should do. So, again, if you're looking
Alright.
for higher grade stuff, generally they're dwarves. Not to be racist or anything, but dwarves are generally good with such expertise.
Do you have a particular dwarven blacksmith in mind?
Like, oh, there's always Fargum Redfist, who he's a good guy. Good guy, owes me some money, but yeah, he knows what he does.
You said his name was Fargum Redfist?
Fargrim Redfist.
Grim. Got it.
I should probably open up a new text file.
I swear, you're gonna make a text file just for my NPCs.
Oh, I have a text file for everything.
No, I was gonna make one for specifically D&D notes
Yeah.
because I've been just using the flaws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's I have a WordPad thing.
Yeah, that's
Word
what I was gonna
document.
do.
D&D notes.
Good.
All right,
Yeah,
and
and
I'm gonna thank Gus for his knowledgeable advice. And if I need anything done, leatherworking or perhaps enchanting, I'll definitely stop by.
All right. I'll catch you guys around then.
Have a nice day, Gus.
You too. Have a good one. And he's waving goodbye, and he's just like two fingers just like greased in oil, kind of waving goodbye.
Yep.
I would also like to ask, well, not him, but
Okay.
what's my armor class go up to?
Basically, what it's going to be, it's one sec. Let me quickly pull out the.
Yeah, that's
Right. Bring
I
out
just know
my
that
manuals
that
here.
changes, so I want to make sure.
You say, yeah, it changes. Take time, put it on. Takes you about a good, I want to say 10-15 minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In those 10-15 minutes, you will find the armor class for it, right?
Less than that. I'm looking for it right now. I'm just saying, when you
No,
put
I-
armor and stuff on, it takes time
He's
to
just
don
making a
it.
joke.
Yep.
No, I know. I was making a joke about
Yeah.
the 10-15
That's
minutes.
what
So,
I was
again,
saying.
it is leather armor. It's 11 plus your dex.
Mhm.
But
Which is
with
base 12.
So with it, what's special with this armor is as a reaction, you can cast shield with it and it increases your AC by 5.
So your natural AC does not change, but you
Your
have
natural
the ability-
AC doesn't change. Your armor just has the ability 3 times per day. You can do this.
Okay, that's right. 3 times per day.
and it charges once per day. It gets one
Yes.
charge per
Gets
day.
one charge
Yeah,
per
okay.
day.
So it's basically the same as Glove the Rams. That's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'll write it up here in a little. I'll write it up after the session, so that way we're good to go.
I'm just gonna create something really quick for it on my thing. So
Yeah,
if you want
just
to,
a
like,
second.
Yeah,
add
no,
extra
I
stuff.
understand. You want to make sure.
What
everything's
is the name of
appropriate.
it? It's just
Leather armor of shielding.
That's nice.
leather armor shield.
I would say leather armor of shielding.
3.
Yeah.
Has 3 charges. Has 3 charges. Refills
Once per day.
day. Is it day or is it once per
Once per day.
sunrise?
Once per
I
day.
think the other one's okay. Once per day. Because I know the other ones are like once per sunrise or something like that specifically. I thought I remember for the gloves of the
That's
ram.
still
Let me
the
check.
same thing.
Yeah,
No,
still
it's
same
It's
thing.
basically the same
per
thing. It's
day.
just a specific time.
Mm-hmm.
Daily at dawn. There we go.
Yeah, daily at dawn. Again,
Should I
basically
just
same thing, but
daily
it's
at
just
dawn?
easier to say once per day.
Oh, once
Yeah.
per day. So I'll just do that.
Yeah, just to see if it's a once per day unless it's
Has 3
specifies.
charges, refills once per day. Refills 1 charge per day. Increases AC by 5.
Mhm.
There we go.
All right. So you got that done, and Uthal, as you remembered, you asked this question to the enchanter at the Magic Academy, who you could talk to for said armor piece
Which armor piece? For the dragon head?
for the dragon head.
Oh, I forgot I asked for that. Damn it.
Also, don't forget that your +5 thingy is a reaction, not.
Yeah, it's a reaction, not just an
Oh,
action.
yes. Okay. It's another source type. I'm just gonna put in source type reaction.
All right. So you guys
Oh, no.
leave Gus's leatherworking shop. Where do you guys go next?
I would like to go to the place that does the thing, but I just don't remember what it's called. That's what I'm trying to find
The
out.
place that
Well,
does the thing.
Well, you're
You
trying
just
to
asked
figure that
2-3
out.
questions.
Well, you're
No.
trying to figure that out. I'm gonna head to see if I can't find the blacksmith that I was just directed towards. Fargrim Redfist.
Okay.
No, the lady. I was
roll
sorry,
me investigation. See if you can actually find him.
roll to find the booty.
I got an 11.
So, look around.
Does
You
he
find a
find-
couple blacksmith, and you kept on mentioning the name. Grimhard
Fargrim
Redfist. Yeah, Fargrim Redfist. Again, a lot of them just like really don't care, but like a couple of the blacksmiths, like you can tell they have good arrows.
All right.
Question, DM. Do I remember the
Alright.
name of the person who she suggested?
Roll intelligence.
Because I stupidly did not write it down.
Write it down. Yup.
Roll intelligence.
9. I don't
Nope.
remember.
Right now, nope.
All right.
Oh no, she didn't tell me a name, did she? She just told me blacksmiths. Period.
No.
Or
No,
somebody
she
that-
gave you a name.
She gave
Oh,
gave
did
you
she?
a
Okay.
name.
I don't
Gave you a
remember
name.
what it was,
I'll go back
right
and
down
ask
because it was
you.
important to me. But
But-
so one of the blacksmiths, I'm just gonna
Make
buy some regular arrows from them.
It's like, all right, I can cut. Again, you approach this gnome, a gnome who's kind of working in the blacksmith. First, you took for a dwarf, but it looks like a gnome, but it's a gnome.
Yeah.
Short in stature. It's like, all right, I can do that for you. Just give me a couple minutes. And he quickly goes to the back. He's like, how many arrows are you looking for? Again, he's shouting this from the back.
About 27, somewhere around that number.
So I said, all right, I can do that. And he quickly like grabs a bunch. He's carrying them out underneath his arm, just like you would see someone like with a hay barrel. He's like, all right, lays them all out on the table. He's like, all right, are these to your satisfaction?
Yeah, they look pretty decent. I'm gonna examine the arrows and
I just look at them. They're pretty well done. They're again not like
Pretty standard arrows.
masterwork. Yeah, they're good standard arrows.
they're just
They're not-
average arrows. That's
Not gonna break. They fit your length. Your arm length, the whole 9
Perfect.
yards.
all right. Yeah, no, they look real nice.
All right, that's gonna be 25 gold pieces.
25 gold pieces. So
I
you're
would like-
selling me an arrow for almost a gold piece, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if I look that rich to you or not, but I don't know about that price. I could probably make them for a lot cheaper than that.
Yeah, that's just my prices.
Well, suppose I could always see if I can't hold off till I can meet up with Jared McCree again. He usually tends to have a little bit better prices than that.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. I don't have a great roll in persuasion, but we're gonna play with it anyways. Oh, that's a
That
crappy
sucks.
persuasion. That's a sick.
That's like,
It was almost a.
Alright.
While he's in the shop, can I look around to see if I see the booty of that blacksmith?
Look around. Nope, not seeing her.
Okay.
Sing. Well, then go to Jerry McCree. I don't care.
Well, I'll thank him for his time, anyways, and
He gathers
Yeah,
up
I'm
the
not
arrows, puts them
spending-
back in a barrel.
I'm not spending that gold on an arrow. That's not happening. I don't care how rich I am. I still have 83 arrows. I just wanted to bump her back up. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Not
I'm gonna
particularly
request-
worried about it. Just figured we were out and I'd check.
I'm gonna request from Varus to see if we can go back to the Mage Tower, because I need to figure out
I mean,
who the person the lady told me about was.
if you want to go back, you can.
I don't know, but we're moving as a group, so I was just curious if you guys need to go back there or not.
No, actually, I really don't have anything else to do. So yeah, sure, we can go back there.
I just wander back.
Oh, actually, I do have something
Enchantments.
I can do there. No, I don't need that.
Oh.
I already did that. I
You
do
can get
have
more, though.
something I can ask them though. They have a library.
Alright, so we head back. We head back there, and on our way,
Ask
I
for a
would like
jeweler,
to
and they do nothing
look
with
around for the blacksmith that the Gus recommended.
it. Okay. Yeah. Again, he gave you good directions, so it doesn't take you long. And as you approach, you see this gorgeous-looking human woman with, as he described, a nice booty.
I thought that was a
I'm gonna
jeweler.
nudge Varus and point at her.
It's a jeweler. Yeah, it's not a blacksmith.
It's a jeweler.
It's a jeweler. I'm looking for a
Oh.
blacksmith. That is.
Oh, that's right. My thing was the blacksmith, the jeweler.
Your thing is the jeweler.
I'm going to go up to her and just greet her.
You
Ask
know
her
what
if
her
she can
name is?
identify some ores.
He didn't say a name.
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did.
He gave a
I don't
name.
remember what it is.
Correct me if I'm. Well, no. You know, I'll wait until after. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I'm not gonna say anything because I'm. Not
I'm just gonna approach her and just be like, "Hello, are you a jeweler?" That's what I'd ask first.
She quickly turns on, kind of looks at you. She points straight up, and you see on the sign it's just like it does say jeweler.
It's jeweler.
I apologize. I am not good in cities. I was wondering if you could. I was sent here by Gus to find you because I have some rocks that I would like to be identified and see what uses they might have, or just sell them possibly if they don't.
It's like,
If you
are you
wouldn't
friends of Gus?
I bought armor from him. I'll get the armor that I'm wearing now, the leather enchanted armor. I mean, I don't know if that qualifies as friends.
Oh, okay. So
I-
you're his customer. Okay, I can deal
Yeah,
with that. Yeah, I can identify some gems for you. What do you have with you?
I'm gonna hold out
Here,
4
come with me to
moonstones.
come with me inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you
follow
go.
inside.
Yep. Okay, you go inside the shop. Again, you notice that it is a beautiful jeweler. Like rings galore, like of all different rocks, shapes, sizes, colors.
I'm gonna glance around for a few seconds just to kind of all the shiny amazingness.
Yeah, you're
I'm
seeing
so
some.
glad I'm not in there.
Varus, I was gonna say Varus, you might want to keep Kapesh out of here.
So, yeah,
Well,
no,
he
you're
just
seeing a
won't look
lot-
at any of them.
You're seeing a lot of shiny stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see here, because I'm
I'm-
just looking at what I have. I have
Are there prices listed next to any of the rings?
Yes, there are prices listed, and you're seeing like 10 plat, 15 plat. This is pretty high end.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wondered.
I'm going to compliment her about how amazing all this jewelry is, or
It's a nice
everything.
collection.
And she turns around and is like, "Thank you. Glad someone appreciates good work." So, what
I
do you want me
appreciate
to
anything from
identify?
nature. I'm gonna hold out the 4 moonstones I have and the 3. I'm gonna probably butcher the name, but Chalcedony.
1 second here. Let me go to-
CHALCEDONY.
Let me go to the
That's
items
close.
here. Ah, okay.
That's how I would pronounce it too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
just
also
like-
gonna-
Chalcedony. or
I'll pick one.
Chalcedony.
Okay. Yeah, Chalcedony, I think.
Chalcedony. Okay.
I'm also
yeah.
gonna pull out a dragon scale and inquire also if she might be able to use this for anything. Just one at the moment.
She looks at us like, that's not my work.
Okay. I was just curious. I put it away.
Yeah. Like, well, Moonstones, each of them are about 50 gold pieces, along with the Chalcedony. Each one of those is worth 50 gold pieces.
That's not bad.
Okay. Do they have any other uses or anything like that that I might want to keep them for, or does she know
Some
of?
spells do require a certain number of value for rocks, so if you're a magic user, that might be of use for them.
Actually, I might.
So I'm assuming the 4 Moonstones and 3 Chalcedony are just listed in everybody's inventory. We don't each have 4 and 3.
So there's a grand total of 4 Moonstones and 3 Chalcedony.
Yeah. Okay. It's just listed in everybody's inventory. It's not something we each have individually.
It's actually in my inventory. No, it's in mine.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I know. I
under
was
my
just looking at
items.
it.
Oh, you're talking. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I was just double checking because.
I think the only thing that's under items that I actually have is goggles.
Hang on, give me 1 second. I just need to check this spell to make sure I don't need one of the moonstones for it.
Which I forgot that I had.
It's like, yeah, just some spells do require some
Because I have the
some
spoon
worth the
in my-
stones.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so no, Dave doesn't need it, so I'm good. Then I'd like to sell them for. Is there anything? Could she possibly go a little bit higher than that, or is that the max she can go?
No, that's
I
the
would like to
max I can go, but I'm not really in the market for procuring.
Oh, is there anyone she knows of that I could sell it to because I don't need them?
Again, mages. Mages
Yeah.
use them all the time.
Oh, I guess that's okay. I guess that is true. I can go to the mage tower and try and sell them there. I will appreciate it and I will thank her generously for it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just.
I was just gonna think of if she has anything for sale that might help us out. Is what I was gonna look around for.
Well, I was gonna look around at the stuff that's on display and see if I couldn't
That's what I was
find anything for around a plat and a half.
So-
Maybe a little cheaper.
As you look around, you see a couple necklaces for roughly like a plat.
Anything lower than a plat? No.
Not up front.
Alright. I just guess.
I'm gonna inquire about the necklaces that are around a plat. I'm gonna ask if she knows if these might be any good for holding any kind of enchantments.
So, a couple of them could hold an enchantment, but mostly it's for looks.
Okay. I'm just curious. I might be back.
All right, so it'll be a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna thank her.
I would like to thank her for her time.
Yep.
If
You're
I
so
had,
polite.
I would love to. I will probably come back at some point to acquire and purchase some of these, but at the moment I have no use for just jewelry. Does she? I would actually inquire. Does she sell anything that is not just jewelry based, like enchanted stuff, or something that like helps with anything in particular? I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm fully asking for.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah,
what you're
any
asking.
enchanted items.
It's just like something to help us, like something that might give a defense boost, stuff like that, or like something that might help them be better.
Exactly.
Stuff
That's why I
enchanted.
was asking.
sorts of enchanted
her
stuff?
thing doesn't say enchanted. No,
Okay, so it's
jewelry is going to be looks, or if you can enchant it.
Or enchanted. Okay, so I guess that's what I was trying to ask.
And
If it
her
was,
thing doesn't say
yeah.
enchanted, so I didn't figure she herself.
But I will politely just say thank you and then head off for now to the mage tower.
Guys, wave goodbye.
Yep.
And you leave. Okay, you make your way back to the Magic Academy.
As we're walking, I guess I nudged her. She's like, she did have a nice ass. Gus was right.
So, just out of curiosity, what would she have said if he had said, "Yes, I'm a friend of Gus's"?
Oh, I'm sure.
I said, you will never find out now.
I'm kind of glad he didn't, because I'm pretty sure it would have been bad. But that's
Oh no,
just...
it would have just been funny. You guys would have still done business with her. Just
Okay.
My
There
biggest
would've
thing is
been a
like,
little something.
the worst part about that is I would never lie at that point. I feel like Ken probably would have said yes to try and get in her pants.
I don't think that's how that would have gone.
yeah.
I think
No, I don't
that's
think
the
it would have.
reverse of what
I think
you're
he might have
thinking of.
tried to, because she was all smiley about it too, which would kind of lead you to think of
Eh,
she might be friends with him.
was
It
she
was kind of like
though?
the iffy.
Not really. She wasn't really
She was
smiley.
more hesitant that you were friends with him. She
Oh.
never smiled about it.
Aye.
Which
Well,
I understand based on his description of her, why she might be hesitant to
She
somebody
ended the
who's
description of
his
him.
friend. Yeah. Anyways,
Okay,
So we are
there's
heading to the Mage Tower.
the Magic Academy.
I want to find the enchanter so I can sell her the gems I have and also get directions back to the place.
All right. So you make your way to the Mage Tower. You find her. Actually, roll me invest. Okay, wait. How are you gonna go about trying to find her?
Go to the reception desk.
Okay. Go to the
I
reception
mean,
desk.
that should be the most obvious thing in the world.
Alright, so yeah, you go to the
You would
reception
think.
desk. You see the same elven woman behind the counter. It's like, alright, how can I help you guys? You gentlemen.
I'm gonna nudge Ferris. I'll be like, "What was the enchanter's name again?" Because I was only there. I only met
Dorvati.
her once.
It's Dorvati.
Dorvati, okay. Because I only met her once, and I don't think
Is
I
the
actually ever asked her.
Archmage Enchanter.
My point is, I don't think my character ever actually
know.
met her or got introduced to her by name.
Yes, yes, her. It's Dorvati, the Archmage Enchanter, is who we're looking for.
Alright.
I need a.
So yeah, Zavari's in a meeting right now. She should be out in about 5-10 minutes. So if you guys want to head to the floor, you're more than welcome to wait for her.
All
I
right.
would appreciate
You can go ahead and do that. I'm gonna ask her. Do they have any books on learning different languages, by chance?
Oh yeah, we have plenty of those. That's kind of what part of the academy is for, is learning languages to pick stuff up.
They
Not
have
just in the
any,
arcane.
Do they have any intermediary books for Japanese?
Like, okay, for Hironian? Okay, yeah, we may have a couple
Yes.
books on that. So,
Are there any intermediate ones for sale, or are they only to be read in the library itself?
since this is library, you can only get them in library, but you may be able to find a couple bookstores that sell them around here.
Does she have any recommendations?
So, again, you can always go see Yim. She has a great deal of magical books, or just books in general.
Said Yim.
Yim.
Yim. Okay, cool. All right, and could she give me some brief directions, point me in the right way?
Yeah, she sits down with you, like gives you kind of a couple of standby directions, like is able to even
Awesome.
pull a map up of the entire city.
Who can just kind of briefly show me where? That's
Again,
nice.
as you guys are kind of waiting, like she kind of gives you directions. She's like, okay, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go next to the arena, and then just gonna be right over here in this area.
All right, I'm just gonna kind of hand her a gold and thank her for her assistance, as always.
She grabs it, puts it in her pocket. She's like, well, thank you. If you guys inquired anything further, just let me know.
All right, did she give us the pass for the floor for?
At this point, yes, she has. She's giving you
Okay.
guys 2 passes,
Two passes. Okay, cool.
just in case.
So yeah, I guess that's where we're gonna head. Well, how much time has passed?
About 5-10 minutes.
Okay, so she should be about out of the meeting now then. So
Yeah.
we should probably head there. And
Alright.
it's gonna take like 2 seconds, and that's terrifying.
All right, so you get lay down the pass. About, again, this time 10-15 seconds go by as
Yeah.
you're bolted straight up.
Yeah, I'm not ever gonna get used to that. That's so weird. Oh
and you get
wait,
to the top floor.
I don't think Uthal's done that yet.
No, I did when we went to
Um,
the dungeon.
Yeah, we went down, but it only went down 1 floor.
It went down several floors.
Oh, did it go down several
Mhm.
floors? Okay, never mind then.
Went down
Friend,
here.
That'd be an interesting experience.
Side note, I was just
Mhm.
looking at my spells. Apparently, I don't have a spell save DC or spell attack bonus anymore. Or
What the crap?
spellcasting ability.
It
Oh.
is charisma.
I know it's charisma, but for some reason it
It's just not filled in.
it got rid of everything. It also got rid of like my known spell things. Like it's not a red circle anymore. It's just an open white circle. I'm not sure what changed, but
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
something went wonky. Okay, just side note.
All right. So, okay, yeah, you guys get to the top floor. You wait around like another 5 minutes, and the door opens. And again, you see a bunch of archmages come out. You see Davari talking with the other male tiefling. As you quick close, I was like, oh, well, I was expecting to see you so soon. So what can I help you with?
I would like to see if she, since she is
There
a
we go.
enchanter,
Ooh.
she probably does it. If she would buy some stones for me, and I also saw a question about who she directed me to last time, because after yesterday I wiped out and I forgot to write it down.
How do you mark things to be prepared for spells?
Yeah, I don't know.
On the side. 1 second here. Let me quickly
Here.
pull that up as
I'm
well.
pretty sure that's just gonna.
Or is it this?
Never mind.
Oh, I got
You
it. I
just
got
click
it.
the
You got
circle.
it?
For some
Okay.
reason, I thought when
Yeah.
you did that, it rolled
We
the
put it in
spell.
chat. Yeah, I thought so.
Nope, we're good.
She's like,
I
well,
also
okay.
fixed the.
Yeah, but always are more than happy to acquire some gems for spell purposes. As for the person I directed you for the dragon head, was it?
Yes.
Yes.
It was Leon. Leon, he is a very good enchanter.
Ah, perfect. I appreciate for retelling me. I am sorry for being so wiped out after the chimera. Forget that. I would like
It
to
happens.
offer her to sell to her the 4 moonstones and 3 Caledoni, or
Alright.
whatever it is. The-
Chalcedony.
Chalcedony.
Calcedony, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a word that exists. We just don't know what it
We're
is.
using it.
Like, alright, I can give you 350 gold for the lot.
Yep, I will accept that. So I'll get 350 gold.
Alright.
No
So it's a
Ken's
pleasure.
rule.
Before I do that, actually, I'm going to ask Varys if he needs it for anything by chance.
No.
I just want to be polite, though.
Nope. I'm just
And then
gonna-
I would also inquire, can I sell her dragon scales? Does that help her with anything?
She's like,
Hmm.
not really.
No,
If
okay.
you're
I
wanting
just
something like that, you can always go to like one of the Slayer guilds around here. They might
Ah.
buy it.
Ooh, that actually might be something to go to because I have. Actually, that would be a good thing to go to. I better look at Varys and be like, we might check them out because they might give us like quests to go hunt something
Yeah.
or rewards for some of the stuff we've already hunted. Because I still have. You gotta remember, I still have the Gorgon horn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still have the scales of the dragon, or the chimera dragon side.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask her, in the way of enchanting perhaps jewelry or something else, if there's any way she knows that could give my, even if it's just temporarily, give me a edge on hitting things at range, increasing my accuracy.
She's like, there might be a couple of enchantments here or there I can use to help boost that, but nothing too crazy.
Not anything too crazy. Any little bit helps.
Like, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I'll stop by in a day or two, probably.
Like, alright, well, always a pleasure seeing you boys.
We'll thank her again, because we keep bothering her with literally everything, and I almost feel bad for it.
Love how you're bothering her, not Ivan.
I know, right?
Well,
he's
we
not-
don't. I
There's
don't.
a
I don't.
reason.
Literally everything I need done is enchanting.
There's a reason we don't bother Ivan.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
I've thought about what maybe my character might like pop in and say something, but
He would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I rearranged
So
mine.
yes,
because you were saying that he was more talking about earning prestige, not necessarily just.
Oh
doing
my
what's in the
god.
college, right?
Fuck me.
Ryan.
What?
I don't remember the guy's name already.
Leon.
Leon. Okay.
You didn't even write it
I knew it
down.
started with an L. No, because I was. I'll be honest. I was rearranging everything in my list to get it more organized. That's the only
Alright.
reason why I didn't
Well,
write it down.
mine's just a
As you guys are
giant
kind of
ass
talking,
mirror.
that tiefling that she was sharing with is like, Dorvari, what are needed? If you want to come with me? Like, pardon me, I need to go. Oh, it's a pleasure seeing you boys.
Yep.
And she
I will
darts
bow
and
and
leaves.
appreciate her time and I
thank her
appreciate
for
her.
assistance. Yep.
So that was
just-
350 gold. So
She immediately leaves. You guys are left saying they're kind of in like council halls.
Yeah, we should probably head back down.
where did you need to go, Rars?
I mean, I just need to go see if I can't get another book for learning Japanese. It's not
Okay.
exactly important right now. I can kind of just.
I just need the enchanter. That's it. Leon.
Oh yeah, the enchanter should be in the building.
I thought he was outside the building.
Is he?
Leon.
He's
I
an
think she
enchanter.
said she gave us. I know she gave us directions to him.
She did give you guys directions. Uthal says you couldn't even remember his name. Roll me intelligence if you remember where he was stationed.
It was almost a 4.
The reason why I'll be honest, the reason why I forgot because I was rearranging my notes so I can actually have a better.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the first time round.
Yeah.
Not the second time.
14.
Oh,
Second
yeah,
time
first
would have
one.
given you disadvantage.
That's why I went and asked her about it. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna roll it again. I'm gonna go actually ask for this.
Yeah, no.
You know, that's the
Again, you remember she's actually in the arena district.
Arena district. Okay.
Same
I'm gonna
with,
write that down because now I can actually have a thing for her.
similar to the directions that Varys was given for Yim.
Hey, that's convenient. Now the only other question left is the Slayers Guild in that direction as well?
Is that why I am Yim?
Yeah, why I am.
Okay. So Leon, and that's a female character, right?
You don't know. You haven't met Leon yet.
You don't know.
Like,
Didn't
you
say.
just said she. That's why I was like,
Yim.
oh, she. No,
Yim is
oh,
she.
Yim's she. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, you don't know what Yim is either.
Well, yeah. Technically,
Well, I mean, like
we don't know,
outside
but
of it, yeah.
Outside of
meta
it, I don't even know.
Oh, okay. You just approached it with a she acronym, so I was like, guys.
She, in some
But-
respects.
So just to be
Oh.
clear, I do have a distinct impression I'm not supposed to. I don't need to see Ivan right now, right?
Nah, you don't.
Okay, I'm not worried about that.
Do you feel you want to see Ivan?
Not really. I don't feel anything.
There it is.
You're
I
empty
mean,
on
I
the
could
inside.
go to like hang out
No,
with him and like play
You
with
feel.
spells or whatever, but it's not my kind of personality. So
Let's be honest here. Let's be honest, Jason. You feel hungry.
I mean, always.
Which is convenient.
Are you offering?
I'm
I mean,
heading back. I'm gonna head towards the elevator to go back downstairs because
I will follow
we're
Varys.
just kind of standing in the hallway.
Yeah.
Don't need to be.
So you guys head back downstairs, out to the
Or
lobby.
loitering.
Do you guys go?
So, on the way to is Yim's on the way to Leon's or like which one's closer? I should say.
I'd say they are, at least from the Magic Academy. Yim
They're
is
closer.
a little bit closer.
Okay, so do we want to stop there first then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we'll head to Yim's.
All
But I
right.
mean, I assume they were close enough that it would be like we can stop at one. There's shift. It's probably like not even a block away to the other one. It was what I was assuming.
Eh.
The description of it.
Find out.
All right.
Alright, so we are heading to Yim's bookstore.
So you make your way down the streets and you given the directions and you come across a bookstore. All right, that's it's like the ever-changing words.
Ooh,
Sounds.
that's a good name.
I know it sounds amazing. I want to go in too.
All right. As you guys go in, don't see anyone kind of behind the counter. He's kind of behind the desk.
Is it now? Is this gonna be like a? Is this gonna be like a normal bookshop where you can actually browse the aisles and look for stuff?
Yes, it
Or
is
is it
still
like
a
one where
normal
everything's
bookshop.
down here?
As you begin kind of looking down, you see a person here or there, and you see one person kind of like stocking up books.
I'm gonna motion to her for Varys' sake because he couldn't see.
Well, yeah. I'm
Because
going
the bookshelves are tall, but I'm taller. Haha.
shoot you. I'm going.
Actually, that is a good question. Is the building big enough for me to fit in easily?
I say it's big enough for you to like hunch over in the doorway. You're just
I
mostly
I mean, not
hunched
that I have to
over.
roll for. Cool.
Not quite. You have to roll for it, but you're just still hunched.
I have to double check that.
It's
every single time.
basically a tall person going to Japan. You have to duck a little bit here and there.
So what I normally would probably have to do in Japan. Okay, good.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to approach Lady Stocking and ask if she works at the bookstore and if she might be able to help me find a book.
So, as you kind of tap on her, she looks at you, and you see that she looks like a gorgeous elf. Like you are entranced by her, just how gorgeous she
It
is.
can't be a spell because I'm immune to that.
It's not a spell; it's just natural beauty.
She's just that dang good looking. All right, that's a good thing.
It's like as you
I
go up,
also
you're just like,
think
"Why,
it's
hello."
Hello.
Just a giant behind Varys, glancing around the shelves.
It's like,
Question:
Kinda
Do
was
I
it.
get enchanted by her beauty too as a Goliath?
Again, you're saying as an elf, it's more like something elves would find sexy with other elves.
Okay, so
You
it's,
do
it's
see that she is
basically what
beautiful,
Becky-
but you don't understand why Varys
It's not
is basically jaw dropping.
I'm gonna
Basically,
gently, because Varys just stopped talking. I'm gonna nudge
See,
Varys a little bit. And I'm
now,
gonna be like,
now
"Hello,
I'm
miss."
torn. Do I tell Ken about the beautiful lady or don't I?
"Don't." It's my metagaming.
But at the same
phase.
time, I just feel like, Ken, I found this drop dead gorgeous elf lady in this bookstore. You need to see this. But at the same time, it's Ken. I don't want to do that. I'll
I'm
have
gonna
to think on
gently
that one for
nudge.
later.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna
yeah.
gently
I'm
Nudge
being nudged.
Varys
I'm gonna
as I
return
take
to
the
my
candle.
senses and ask her if she happens to work at this lovely bookstore and if she might be able to help me find a book.
It's like, yes, my name is Jim. I am the owner of said bookstore. I say, what is it that you're looking for?
I'm looking on. I've completed a beginner's book for Hirono, and I was wondering if she might have an intermediary book I could purchase to further my studies on learning the language.
It's like, yes, we do. Just give me 1 minute. And she quickly
Sure.
like goes down the hallway, quickly thumbs through. Like she actually like kicks off the ladder, just slides down, quickly grabs the book off, slides back. It's like, we do have this book. And as you get it, it's very similar to your book. It's like the same book series, but it's like part 2.
Ooh, that's perfect. That is exactly what I'm looking for.
And now she looks to you, Uthal. She gets off the ladder, and you guys see her transform into this ginormous Goliath.
I'm going to. Okay,
Uthal.
We're absolutely bringing Ken here.
Oh god. Oh god.
Uthal, as you look at her, she is stunningly gorgeous for a
Yep.
Goliath. You're entranced by her now as well. She's just like, "Dang."
Yes.
And she looks
point
at
is
you
because,
dead in the
like,
eyes, goes, anything I can
I feel
help
like-
you with?
I kind of want to roll for this to see if I would actually be enchanted because I saw her transform, which
Say-
to me, being a druid, there is shapeshifting spells and stuff like that. So I feel like I might know about this. So I would like to see if I could roll to see if I would either be affected by it or not. Right
Roll
off the bat.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Roll me
Just
an
because
Arcana.
that seems like something that I might know.
Oh, this is great.
13. Is it? Do I pass or fail?
This isn't enchanting. Like, no, she is naturally gorgeous like this.
But I mean about the shapeshifting part of it.
Shape shifting,
what
dude.
they're-
You really don't care. You're just seeing a gorgeous Goliath in front of you.
I'm gonna bow my head, introduce myself with my full name, like a polite Goliath do. Hello, I am Uthal Earthcaller Ogunolakanu. I am looking for. So I have 2 parts for this DM actually. The first one I would just ask her, which I'm looking for a book on my goddess Sakuruk, if she has anything available for that, or she might also go by the name of Uriel. I think I said that right. Uriel.
As you kind of mentioned
Real.
this, actually, roll. Actually, as you kind of mentioned the names, she kind of stiffs her neck. Like, we don't have any books like that.
No, nothing at all. I'd be okay. Interesting. Do you have anything that might be related to it or something similar at
It's
all?
like, no. She says it just very quickly. No. Kind
Can I
of
roll this?
cuts you off.
I want to roll insight for this. 'Cause
Okay,
that's weird. Is it insight?
Yeah, insight.
Okay.
Yup.
Because that's very weird. I'm gonna roll badly. Yeah, it was 9.
You can tell
I'm
she's
gonna
just kind of like she seems almost annoyed in one respect, but now she's just kind of tough to read.
I would like to apologize for asking about it if it was
In
if it-
flight.
offended her or whatnot. I'm just curious about it is all. If she ever does get anything, I guess I wouldn't have any way of she wouldn't have any way of contacting me. That is weird.
Like, no, we don't sell those kind of books here. Like, she's
I would
very strict.
also inquire: does she know of any place I might be like get something like that just to learn more about it? Because I've heard tales of this person,
It's like, no.
and I want to learn more. No,
You already said
It wants
that it
nothing
was
to do with
your-
this conversation.
Also, you already said that it was yours. So.
yeah, my religion. Yeah,
Yep.
Again, she turns back into that elf and is like just now straight up ignoring you.
and then for the DM, I would like to do something really fast because I don't know what book I really want to look for, but I would like to roll and at least start learning something new and interesting. If you are okay with it.
Anything that's new or interesting.
Dude,
Well,
you gotta be
yeah,
a little bit
I-
more specific here. Gotta go in one
Yes.
I
direction.
mean, like,
He's
Something
going to
based
randomly pick a book
within-
off the shelf and try and learn something.
Well, I was thinking, I was trying to figure out if there's a way to do this where I could roll an amount, and then it's kind of like a gauge of like what interesting thing you might be able to come up with that I see on the shelf, like maybe another book on potions or something, like something to deal with my class. or
Again,
something
dude,
that
you
would
gotta
help me.
come up with something specific for yourself. I'm not just going to do everything for you. You gotta
Okay,
do
I'll
something
I'll have to
for
think
your
about this
character.
later.
Yeah, so let's come back. Or go to a different bookstore because she's probably not gonna want to talk to you.
I'd like to roll to see if I can find anything religion and stuff like that. I guess is
Religion in
just
here?
peruse around.
yeah.
Okay, then roll me investigation if you're just looking for any type of religious book.
I find nothing. There's no books in the store.
As you begin
That's-
looking through, you do not understand the language that most of this is written in.
Oh God.
That's
Um,
great.
Like you're just having a complete brain fart.
That is glorious.
You're trying to think.
I'm
You're
gonna-
thinking primordial, and you're not catching anything.
Yes. I'm going to ask her what kind of price she's looking at for the book.
Like, oh, it's gonna be 25 gold.
That sounds fair. We can do that. I'm gonna ask her if she wouldn't be interested in buying. Well, what condition is the beginner's book that I have? What condition is that book in?
So as you kind of look at it, it's a little tattered just from just
General
traveling,
wear and tear. Yeah,
just
okay.
general
But
wear and tear. It's still in good condition, but binding is a little bit kind of torn, like a little looser. No pages are falling out. It's still bound very well. It's just
It's still a good book,
normal
it's just-
wear and
it's just-
tear.
You can tell it's been used.
Like, yeah, might be able to get you 10 gold for that, but
All right, so 15 gold in the book for the beginner book for the intermediary book,
so yeah, well, we can do 15 gold.
and then in addition with the book. Well, I meant the book for 10.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
trade
pay
the book in
15. Yeah,
to get to
trade the
10
book,
gold off,
and then
and
the
15.
and then
Yeah.
15. Yep.
We
Yeah,
can do
that
that.
sounds good.
Actually, could I?
I will hand her
Nope.
the 15 gold.
Nope.
Alright, she grabs the gold. She grabs the gold, puts it. She actually like drops it in her cleavage.
Because I have a book. I don't think I actually wrote it down, but I have a book on like
I can't do math all of a sudden.
novice potion identification. I actually want that
Oh, I
one.
mean, all of a sudden. So,
Can I actually ask her to see if she has like a kind of general book on two things. One, mythologies of the region, or like mythologies in general of this world, and also something on just like animals that exist in the land.
Oh, that was
Like
a
a
bad
beast.
idea.
Bestiary.
Roll me a general charisma.
Bestiary. Bestiary.
General charisma.
I'm gonna fail this. Oh, that's
The frick!
That 19 crit.
Way to go.
Can I use that to also persuade her to talk about the
No.
goddess?
No.
No.
I do. I need to figure out what's up with that because there's something. I'll talk to Ferris about that later. Yeah.
She's
So
like,
that's I would ask about
like,
those.
okay,
two.
we actually have an entire section dedicated to animals itself. Next shelf over, and she like begins giving me like details on like how this entire store is laid out. Like once that, like there's an entire section for like nonfiction books, entire section of fiction, some with mythologies of the entire region, of the entire world, some of the different thinking processes. Again, this store has just about everything.
Except for
I'm looking for, I guess, generally for like beasts and stuff like that, just like a general something that might give us like descriptions, stuff about them and stuff like that. Like it's like a
Again, she
just
points
a
you to
general-
the one of the aisles where it was like the,
Okay.
as she said, was like the animals bestiaries of the region.
Okay. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
there and
actually-
I'm gonna look through that section. That's what I'm just looking for something so that we like if we find an animal we don't know about, I might be able to pull it up in a book or learn more about animals so I can be better
Just
at
kinda-
a nature
Yeah.
check. Or
While
nature
she,
check for
while
animals.
she addresses him, does she actually turn back into a Goliath for a bit, or does she stay as
Oh, she
well?
turned to the Goliath for just a little bit as she's kind of giving these
Yes.
directions, and then she turned back into an elf.
I need to bring Ken here.
Because now I don't know what to do with this situation. Well, okay, I'll talk about this afterwards. But so I would like to find a book like that. Is there anything like that I can get?
I say, with her help, you're able to find the book pretty quickly. You find just a general book of just like animals of the region, like most common animals of our camp.
Nice.
I'm just writing it down really fast. I will pay for it here in a second, but I wanted to make sure.
We'll pay here. We'll pay for here in a second.
I just want to make sure I actually have it written down before I go too far.
And again, as you pull the book
and
out, it's like a thick carpadium of like.
I'm gonna ask her
animals.
how much it would cost for this book.
Like for that book, it's gonna run you 50 gold.
Okay, and then a book on some like older mythologies and stuff like that, and like just general, like any interesting myths or of the regions, or
What region are you looking at specific? Are you looking at Arkham? Are you looking at stuff of like folklore of the Convergence? What are you looking at?
let's see here.
the
Arkham
Calamity?
is the whole area we're in, right?
Arkham is the continent you
Yes.
are currently
Okay.
on.
Yes.
I would like it specifically Arkham. It'd be I'm more interested in stuff in the north area because that's where I came from, but I don't know.
That's
as much
still
about it.
Arkham.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
but like the northern regions of
He-
Arkham.
He's,
like
he's
the Icy
looking
Wastelands.
for
more
any
specific
myths
genre.
from Arkham based in the north.
Again, she is like thumbing through. She's like, okay, I found a couple books. Here's one for General Arkham. Here's some folk stories of the northern tribes, and plops them down.
How much would both books be?
For those two books, again, 25 gold pieces per thing. So grand total between the three books, you're looking at roughly 100 gold pieces.
I would like to buy them.
All right, that'd be 100 gold.
I will appreciate it. So, I'm just gonna do on her. Yeah, sorry. Let's come on animals. Come on. Myth. General. Of Arkham. And then. Mist of the northern tribes of Arkham.
I'd say just a general book on tribes of the north.
Okay. I will thank her for her business, and I will appreciate it a lot.
All right, you're welcome, gentlemen.
Ken's gonna come back. We're gonna have a whole bunch of books and like random crap and no
Yeah.
money. We're all gonna be as broke as he is.
So that's actually you guys begin kind of leaving and you get capacity. You hear kind of a hiss as you look and see again
Yeah.
a beautiful, gorgeous lizard.
So
person.
I've been watching this because obviously I'm following Varys and whatnot. I'm just kind of standing in the doorway.
Yeah.
Do I notice? I should probably roll Arcana, but I'm just asking you. Do I notice like the change?
You do see her changing back and forth again, just like as you can tell, that's kind of part of the charm, is that
Right,
she's able to
yeah.
change.
I'll probably still roll. Is it Arcana or Insight? Basically, I want to roll to see if like I recognize that she's not a true lizard folk.
For that, actually, just give me a nature check.
Nature? Okay. That's not what I want. That's
Now my guy's
Nature.
wary of her, to be honest, because I don't know if I would like her at this point. Just how she
16.
is.
And say, you've met creatures who have been able to transform at will. They are known as changelings.
Okay.
Again, they're not really, from your experiences, very brief experiences with them, they are not hostile unless provoked, just like any normal.
Right.
They are very much
Question.
neutral people.
Yeah. But I wouldn't. Okay. So, but I'm not gonna converse.
You're not
gonna
gonna
converse
open
with
the
her as if she's one of lizard folk because I recognize that she's a changeling.
You recognize that she's a changeling, and it's more of like the fact she transformed it to something that pleases you. It's more just like a compliment of just like, I appreciate
Yeah.
of trying to include you in on something that's
Yeah.
a little awkward.
That's
Like,
fair. That would have
this-
been more awkward if I didn't realize that.
Are changelings the
I'm
same
just-
thing as shapeshifters or no?
A little bit. They are basically the same thing. It's just changeling is more of like
family.
an actual race.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give a slight nod.
Slight nod. She gives you kind of slight nod back. Again, it's very respectful. Again,
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't that respectful. She just shot me down when I was asking for a book
Well,
specific.
that's because your particular
It's
goddess
because
apparently
of
she doesn't
the
like.
contents of your book, sir.
Yeah. Anyways,
And you kept pressing the issue.
I asked
Yeah,
her
dude.
twice. That was it. I'm
but
trying to
hey,
look-
at least you found common ground with the bestiarian mythology. So there you
Yeah.
Hopefully. probably
So-
overcharged.
She didn't
I'm not
completely
saying that
beat
out
you.
All right. So you guys have now left the
Look at it.
bookstore.
Yep, and we're heading to Leon's. Guess Ryan probably doesn't know that.
Yes. As we leave though, and when we're out of earshot of the bookstore, I'm gonna nudge Varys and kind of like look down at him and inform him about like that. It was odd that she could change. First off, and secondly, she was very miffed about what I asked her about for the goddess legend. That seemed very odd that she was so. How do you say it? Curt? Is that the word? Whatever, like cut short.
Kurt is correct.
Curt.
Yeah.
Okay. Curt about it.
Very aloof.
Did you notice that?
So, knowing your background and all, I'm not gonna make fun of you for it, but a lot of people are very specific about their religions, and a lot of gods don't like a lot of the other gods. It may just be whatever her religion is, or she may just not like religion in general.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm going to point out, since you mentioned it was odd that she's changing, I'm going to say she's a changeling, since I know that.
That's true. Thank you,
Okay.
Kabas.
I'll go back in
Actually,
and I'll nod
super
him.
useful. Kabas is just like changeling. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. That's
Was
actually
it
like
just-
super useful.
It was a change.
Just like- Did my I should ask. I guess since you didn't bring it up, but my goddess didn't react or anything against her, right?
Nope. No real reaction.
So I guess I'm not gonna be too miffed about it, but I'm gonna keep it in mind that she seemed to not like my goddess or not want to speak about it for some reason.
What was the description on your goddess again? Because if I remember right, she's not exactly a good god.
No.
There's probably
Yeah.
lots of people that don't.
She's
like
also
your
known as
god.
Queen of Air and Darkness or something like that. I don't know
Yeah.
written down, right? I know what it is.
What
She's
was
like
the
she's
alignment.
Is that
lawful
evil?
neutral. No, lawful
thought it
neutral.
was evil.
No, neutral
I-
evil.
Yeah, I know it was something evil. That's
Um,
probably why she gave a reaction like that. You should probably keep that in mind.
I just didn't write down because I have the book, so I was just gonna use the book for referencing for.
Yeah.
I just pulled.
But anyways, yeah. So
As we're heading to Leon, we were talking. This. Okay.
yeah, we're
All
just
right,
kind
one
of
more second.
chatting on our way to Leon's.
All right. So you guys get to this very interesting looking shop. It is a magic shop. As you look at it, in a lot of depths of it, there's like almost a mystic air to it. As you guys open the doors, you see like ghostly animals walking around the entire store.
Mm.
Amazing. So she is Auriel, goddess of winter, specifically is what she's labeled in the Forgotten Realms. She has a neutral evil alignment. She is suggested domains of nature and tempest, so that I would assume some kind of like blizzard storm-ish kind of thing. So like
Mhm.
nature, angry nature, I guess. Doesn't
Basically.
tell me much else about her, sadly. Like that's why I kind of want to look for a book because I want to learn more about her.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very probably difficult to do.
Probably.
Unless we run into worshippers of her, then I can probably buy one off for them. Alright, so I'm gonna walk into Leon's shop and look around a little bit. I just wanna, so it's just animals walking around. Anything else
seeing-
particular we noticed or anything like
I
that?
say, what
see-
kind of animals are walking around?
As you begin to look, one of you guys roll me an Arcana.
Wait a second. I don't know if I should.
Why?
I'll do it.
Because I don't have any books.
anything good for Arcana, so
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you're welcome.
Yep, they
I
look
love
like wolves.
everything.
They look like wolves.
Yep, they look like wolves.
Okay.
Actually, do I get a proficiency in knowing them since I'm from the north that they look like
Nope.
wolves? So usually,
Oh,
just curious
Nope.
about that.
interesting.
Are they friendly looking? Like
They are not attacking
growling?
you.
They aren't growling or anything bad at us or anything like that, right?
Nope.
Okay.
You walk
I
in.
like to approach and just examine one, just kind of look it over.
Again, actually, as you're just walking the store, they are like carrying books, they're carrying items, placing it on shelves. They are working.
That's awesome.
Can I roll to see? Okay, so that actually changes it. I would like to roll for something and see if I could like learn a little bit about them. Oh, I guess
That
I
was
should
what the Arcana roll
That
was
was the
for.
Arcana was.
Oh, to the-
and I, you're,
Uh,
yeah.
roll
So
that.
nope,
I'm
you
going
don't
to.
know.
Well, I guess my character's curious. I'm going to ask me. but I'm going to look around and see if I notice anyone else, and while also like looking them over, kind of like just seeing. Really...
Again, you're looking around the magic shop, and you're just seeing like some interesting items. You're seeing like a backpack that's got like multiple teeth on it. You're seeing bags.
Oh, right. That's
You're
why we're
seeing
here.
just an assortment of all like different types of magical items throughout the
Do
entire
I see a
store.
person named Leon?
So you're not seeing any person.
Do I see a person named?
Is he with Ashley?
I heard
Sorry, I
you.
had to make the joke
Are the
eventually.
I mean, I've been
Are
making
the
that joke,
wolves
so
speaking?
Yeah, I know.
Are the wolves speaking in any language that we might understand?
Nope, they're not
Oh.
speaking at all. They're just working.
we're just working silently.
Is there any bell or anything like that?
There is a
Try
bell
it.
on the desk.
You can try to
I'm
speak
gonna
to him.
walk over and gently tap the bell, like, not calmly, nicely, and then wait a second.
All right, you tap on the bell, and from the back you hear someone say, "I'll be with you in a minute."
Nonsense. And I will, as I'm waiting, I will look over the wolves and just kind of like be interested in them because it's this amazing thing. I'm nature based and such.
Again, they are very interesting. Again, as you notice, they're not really like, they don't have a physical type form. They're very mystical. Seems like they're almost ghost-like.
Yeah.
Is it bad I now want to get a helmet that summons them for battle?
As you're waiting
I
there
just
for a
wish-
minute, Leon comes out the back. He's like, "Yes, how can I help you, gentlemen?" As you look at him, he is very much he's a very classy looking man. He is wearing just kind of a flowing robe all the way back. He's wearing a kerchief. He's gotten just kind of like a very trimmed beard. Human. He's wearing like almost shade sunglasses over his. He's very kind of small monocles. Sorry, don't know what those small glasses are.
Are you thinking like it's like a regular glass but very tiny?
Like almost like anytime I think Benjamin Franklin, like the little small glasses that go over the nose.
I think those are just
Oh, spectacles.
Spectacles, yes, he's wearing spectacles.
because monocles are single eye.
Monocles, yeah, that's what mono means one. Yeah, that's what I was like, no, it's not monocles.
Shh, I didn't realize that after a second.
So yeah,
I would I'd inquire if he is Leon.
so yes, my name is Leon. I am I'm the owner of this
Okay.
establishment. What is there that you need assistance with?
My name is Uthal Earthcolor Oganaku. I was sent
That's a
here. I
mouthful.
was suggested. Yes, I was suggested to come here by Davari.
Oh, Davari, she's a good acquaintance of mine.
She suggested that you would be the one to talk to about getting this. I'm gonna pull it out slightly, the dragon head, and be like, get this change into like a helmet for me, and maybe enchant it.
Let me take a look at that. And he actually grabs like the
Random.
dragon head. He's looking at it, opens the jaw, like he's trying to procure. He's like, I can't really do a helmet, especially with the size of your head. But might be able to do some other stuff with it. I can break it down, do some other items. Is there anything specific you're looking for?
What kind of, I guess, what kind of things can you make out of it? Is there like any specific enchantments, like for armor or for more spells, or like more potent spells, anything like that, or anything interesting that you might be able to offer for it?
I can do fire damage, resistance, or
Fire
causing
resistance.
it.
Oh, that is interesting.
And he's very calm, very cool, very collected.
Mm-hmm.
He's very
I
suave.
really like this guy. I really like-
Basically, think of like Johnny Depp, a fantasy version.
So,
Mhm.
question: with that fire damage, the bonus that do fire damage, would that be like a bonus to my spells or something like that?
So no, it's only particular on weapon attacks.
On
You
what
see, we
attacks,
can
okay, so
only
I-
attach it. We have to attach it to a physical type of item. You can't just like throw a dragon head on and say, "Brah, I'm a dragon."
No
Why
problem.
not?
Since I am a druid, is there anything he could suggest that would help druids?
For druid types, honestly, you're wearing leather armor. A lot of stuff requires metal. Dragon scales bond best to metal, so you're mostly gonna be out of luck with this.
Is there anything we could do to then help my friends here to boost them? Like maybe something with a bow or something like that?
So yeah, we can make. Actually, with this dragon scales, we can probably make dragon slayer arrows. We can make some other items with it for dragon slayer stuff, but we need a lot more skills for that. But with just the head alone, I can probably make a single dragon slayer arrow.
I'm gonna glance over Varys and just see if he's interested in anything like that, or if there's something he might want out of it, like maybe a glove for better accuracy.
Say, wanting a glove for accuracy for elephant accuracy, I would take it.
Yes.
Let me go through my
For archery.
inventory here. Goes, pulls out his ledger, begins flipping it through, just like I'm doing with my Dungeon Master's Guide.
Is Riara still here?
No, I ran away.
Okay. Well, you didn't respond because I was actually asking you if you would want the Dragon Slayer arrow.
There it is.
Oh, I think I lost audio there for a moment. Actually.
Oh yeah, because I was like,
Wondered
yeah. Question: How many scales does it take to make a Dragon Slayer arrow?
He said he can't do anything with Ryan's armor because it's
It
leather
bonds.
and it bonds to metal. But he might be able to do something for like arrows, or not arrows, but to make a Dragon Slayer arrow. But he
What?
needs more scales to make more, so he could make one.
Jason, is a scale mail better than plate mail?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Thanks,
plate
thank you.
mail
No.
is, I think, the best armor you can
Yeah.
actually get.
Okay. So I wondering if
thought
there's
so
anything we
too.
can do
I'm
that
gonna check
would
really quick. But I don't
give
think so.
Capes the negative to stealth, but would still give him
The
great armor.
disadvantage, you mean?
Yeah, the disadvantage stealth, but still give him great armor.
No, scale mail is medium.
Okay.
Whereas plate is heavy.
Yeah, plates.
What's that? And I believe actually, I can't remember. I want to say scale mail also gives disadvantage, but I'm not entirely certain.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, so yeah, it does.
It's like, so yeah, we can make a Dragon Slayer arrow, or as you're looking for something archery related. I do have these, and he quickly pulls out some bracers. He just plops them on the table. It's like, these are bracers of archery. They give you a little bit more accuracy when shooting.
Is that just a constant effect, or is it a limited number of uses?
Say, oh, you have to attune to it. Once you're attuned to it,
And-
you get the bonus. You will always have that bonus until you take the equipment off.
Ooh. And how much is he looking for these bracers?
Kind of sits back, as deeply considering it. It's like, it's not a very common item, but it's not rare by any means. I would say about 500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I can do 500.
It's like, alright, you can do 500. We may have a deal.
All right, I'll give him the 500 gold, and I'll shake his hand because this is dumb.
He raises the hand out, shakes it. And
I
again,
guess
it's
now I'm
just
not
a
sure
nice
what to do
one.
with the dragon head.
Again, he takes your hand, and as you look along his arms, you just see tattoos of runes going all the way up his arms.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Ooh, actually, now I am actually curious. If he can create something with the dragon head and enchant it, that might give me like a summoning occasionally a day or something like that. Because I would motion to the wolves he has, and like, because this is amazing.
It's like, those are my familiars.
Oh,
Hmm.
familiars, interesting.
So that itself is a single spell.
Is that something he can imbue into armor or something like that, or no?
No, that's something you gotta learn how to do.
Okay, I understand that.
It's a spell, it's a ritual, for crying out loud. You can learn this.
I guess I don't know what to. I guess outside of metagaming, I don't know what to do with the dragon head now.
Sell it.
I mean,
Sell
did
it.
you want
Or
to
we have Kabask, or
You want a Dragon Slayer arrow?
You can get one Dragon Slayer arrow, which will probably give you a bunch of damage. Or something powerful, but it's like, I just don't know. I would actually inquire to see if he could. Oh, I guess he needs to bond with metal, doesn't it?
Yep.
Actually, that's a good question. Are the gloves of the Ram metal based? They're leather based, aren't they?
They're leather based.
Yeah, because you had that question in terms of when you
I wanna
first
make
picked them
sure
up,
I
if you
did.
could use them.
I thought I did, but I want to make sure. Can he do something with maybe the dragon head and the goggles of dark vision and maybe
You mean the
upgrade
one
them
I'm-
to
Yeah, the stuff I have
It's
on
like,
my
if it's
head.
already a magical item, I can't do anything with it. It's already got the magic in it. Magic is already imbued to it. It's basically combining two dangerous magical elements Most of the time, that's going to cause death, explosion, or just a slew of other things. Plus, it is against the law here,
Okay.
just because of how
then I
dangerous it can be.
Would he be able to? Would I be able to, I guess, sell him then the head if he wants it?
So yeah, you
That's
can
a
sell me
dragon
the
scale.
head. I can make Dragon Slayer arrows with it, but so I only give you. Again's kind of looking more in depth. It's like it's still fairly fresh. It's like I can give you maybe 75 gold pieces for it.
I have also 5 dragon scales specifically. Would he be able to do something with that?
It's like, let me see him. Looks at him, and again, these scales kind of are like a little bit worn down. Not like rot, but not very well kept. It's like, can't really do anything with it.
Alright, I also just. Alright, I guess I'll dispose of them later, but I'm not gonna dispose of them here. But I will get rid of them out of my inventory if I can't use them for anything. Can he do anything with a Gorgon horn?
He's like, let me see here. He grabs it, looks at it. He's just like, maybe I could fashion a dagger, but that's about it.
That actually might be interesting. Because what do daggers? That would be something for Ken, wouldn't it?
Who's Ken?
No, I'm talking about DM. Sorry. Outside of in there, would that be something for Ken's class?
The metagaming pigeon. Okay. So again,
Sorry.
that's more actually a question for Ken. He uses a sickle and chain. Anyone can use a knife. A knife is a
Well,
simple weapon.
Okay, so it's simple one. Knives also. I'm debating whether I might want to do that myself because that might be something for close quarters. Because that's better. I guess what is the benefit of having a dagger compared to like a quarterstaff?
Dagger you can throw and stab with.
Throw and
And you
Where
can
the quarterstaff is bludgeoning.
It's bludgeoning. So I also have discovered this. If you have a quarterstaff in one hand, in your offhand, you can have a knife and have that be also a way to attack.
So I could not multi-attack, but I could use either or.
Yeah.
It would actually, you could attack twice. You could do it once with your staff, and as a bonus action, attack with the dagger.
Really?
Oh, that is tempting. I
It
would
is-
actually.
It's called dual weapon fighting, not two
Oh,
weapon
right.
fighting.
If you have that. Yeah.
You don't
we
have
can have that.
you don't have to have that as a feat,
Oh, really?
really. I was looking this up this past week just because I brought this to Ken's attention, actually.
Okay.
So yeah,
Fascinating.
when you
Would he
take
be able-
yeah, two weapon fighting. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus action unless the modifier is negative. If either weapon has the thrown property, you can throw the weapon instead of making a melee attack with it.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Would he be able to put maybe if he could make that into some kind of blade or something like that? Would he be able to put that into a quarterstaff to a degree?
It's like,
But that's
why?
possible.
it's like make
Because
it
a
a
bladed
spear.
quarterstaff. Like a hidden blade inside the quarterstaff.
He
Hey,
kind of gives you this weird puzzle look, like you're just speaking gibberish.
How much would he buy the Gorgon thing for then?
Gorgonhorn, again, looking at it, he's like 25 gold.
The guy that has a complete
guess
composure
I'll sell
just
the
got
gold.
really confused.
I'll sell them to him. I got nothing else to do with them, so.
Like, all right, for the dragon head, the dragon scales, whatever, and the Gorgon horn. Yeah, the grand total will be 100 gold. Here you go.
I'll thank him for that.
It's like pleasure doing business. You're more welcome to peruse the shop. If you find anything of interesting, just let me know. I can give you more stuff about it.
No problem. I'm gonna glance around and see if there's anything interesting for druids. Should I roll investigation for that or no?
So yeah, just
I would have to look for something
perception.
specific. Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 19 mod.
So you look around, you see a couple bags that kind of look very interesting.
Okay, that adds actually. So what can I do with bags? Carrying more stuff would be something. I'm trying to think if there's anything particular that I might need a bag for.
All your stuff.
Well, I mean, I know, but we already have a bunch of bags for that stuff and like, and we're not.
You can look
not
at the
actually-
bags and see what they
I
actually
guess
do.
I'll
I'm
walk over
assuming
to the
they
bag
have
and look at them.
things next to them to say what they are.
Yes, I will do that then. Because I assumed he'd want me to pull up something specific more for a bag. Just going based on.
All right, as you're getting kind of looking at the bags, you see one with sharp teeth kind of pointing out of it. The other just looks like a normal type bag, just kind of cinched at the top.
I would like to inquire about the bags, the 2 bags.
Which one?
First, let's do the cinch top one because I feel like that's gonna be like a bag of holding.
So yeah, post office is like, yeah, this is a bag of holding.
I just want to ask, did outside of game, the DM specifically, do we really need that in a, because we're not dealing with weight? I don't know if
That's
that's
entirely up to you.
I'd say since we're not dealing with the weight, that's not an issue. But there's other bonuses for having the bag of holding.
which might be.
It's literally a portal to another dimension. So literally your stuff's in another dimension, so no one can steal it.
Oh, that is okay. That is actually a good idea. Okay. Would be any other Okay, never mind. I might have to think of cool use to do it. I could make that devastating it. No. Okay. So how much would it cost? What about the one with the teeth? What is that one?
That one is a bag of devouring.
Oh god, that sounds horrifying. I want to know more.
It's like, well, if you turn the bag inside out, it can eat things.
Is it
How
bad?
large and how fast?
Yeah, no, like right. Like
So,
this
well,
sounds amazing.
however big you can fit it.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
So don't stick your hand
How-
in there.
No, that's only if you turn it inside out. You turn it
Oh,
inside out
no.
before you start eating stuff.
I say, if you put your hand in it, it's gonna eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It's gonna eat anything that's on the side of the teeth.
I'm not gonna want that. How much is the bag of holding?
Bag of holding? Those are pretty tough to come by. That's gonna be 750 gold pieces.
Oh, that would leave me. One.
So if you only have one bag of holding.
So yeah, we only have one bag of holding in stock.
I'm gonna first kind of lean over to Varys and ask if he wants it more than, or if he needs it more than me. I don't know. He has more money.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having it, but if you want it, go for it.
Well, the only reason is that I was considering getting it because of the whole not being able to be stolen from. But since you have the most gold, it may be something also that.
Ryan,
What?
I have a quiver that acts as a small bag of holding, fool.
What can you put gold in there? I thought you could only put arrows.
No, it has a certain size for 3 different compartments. I can absolutely
Oh, okay. I
stuff
did not
gold
know
in
about
there.
Because I was not there. I think we got that either. So.
I can absolutely stuff my gold in there. In fact, that's where I've been putting it.
That's funny.
Okay, so okay, so that is actually very good. Hang on, I actually needed to change this. Sorry. I would like to buy that for 750 then.
All right, 750 it is.
So that makes you down to 140 gold, and then I will put my stuff in the bag of. How? It can fit all my stuff. I'm assuming, correct?
Yep, you drop all your stuff in there from quarterstaff, everything. Just
Well, I'm gonna keep my quarterstaff out at all times,
yeah.
but everything else like feels switched out if I need to.
I'd say it was more like a test. You put your quarterstaff in, put everything in, reached in, easily found your quarterstaff, whipped it straight out.
Question. Now, does that take extra action to be able to switch weapons now since they're hidden inside that thing?
It's still same. It's just it's in a compartment.
Yep.
Okay.
It actually even specifies that on my quiver, which I just
Okay,
sent
cool.
you the description for.
Thank you. No, I wasn't there when
Thing
you
is
got the weapon, that's
stupid.
why. I wasn't really paying
The
attention when I
thing
was
is stupid and it's glorious. I freaking love it.
Okay. I will thank him for his business. I would actually like to tip an extra for also selling me stuff and also selling me this amazing bag, an extra of 10 gold.
All right, glad to be of service.
And then I will tell him that I will recommend him to all my friends.
All right, pleasure doing
He is
business,
amazing
and I
stuff.
could always use more business.
Alright, and I'm gonna look over at Varys and just figure out if he needs anything here while we're here.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I got
ridiculous stars.
ridiculous brace bracers that are gonna make this get dumb real fast.
Is it bad? I kind of want to see if he has like glasses of like intelligence or something like that. So I can just like, if you're wearing glasses in the middle of a firefight.
I'm gonna put the bracers on while everybody was talking and doing all of their
Okay.
trading and whatnot.
Define
to-
everybody.
To attune an item, you have to take a short rest with it.
Yep.
But just given the time and in fact you're not really in combat, it takes you about 20-30 minutes and they
Right.
are attuned. So while wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with longbow and shortbow, and you gain a +2 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attack made with such weapons.
So I got +2 to accuracy. Oh, that's dumb.
+2 to damage rolls. Yeah, to damage rolls.
I am going to
Oh,
give.
+2 to damage?
Yeah,
+2
not
to
the
damage.
Oh, not +2 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dumb. That's even more.
That's
oh
yeah, because you already have good damage or to hit. You hit now.
Well, see, Ryan, I can take a -5 to hit to get a +10 damage.
Oh god.
That's
So
why
no,
I was trying
he
to get
is
to
at
hit.
this
This
point-
is more reliable. This is dumb. Oh god, so I have to add. Oh jeez.
I'm actually curious. That -5 to hit, does that have to be called before he rolls to hit or after?
Yes, has to be called before he rolls.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I am. Well,
And
I
is
would.
that a set number of charges,
No,
or is it just a constant effect?
it's a constant effect. If it requires
God.
attunement, it's going to be a consistent effect.
I'm gonna ask actually, DM. Does Leon have like various other like trinkets stuff like that, like random stuff in his shop, like maybe books?
He has
Depends
a
where
he
you
has a
mention
few
it.
books here or there.
I would like to ask Leon actually. I heard a while back of this goddess that I was actually curious about. I want to learn more if you might have a book on there. Sakuruk. I don't know if it's something that he might know of.
Again, Leon's still very calm, very chill. Oh, he's like, I've never heard of Sakuruk.
I think she might have, from what I've read at the Mage Academy, she also goes by Arul.
And
Oh, really?
at the name of that name, he kind of perks up, eyes kind of twitch a little bit. It's like, Ariel, I take it you're
Yes.
new to town.
I am, unfortunately.
So there are some deities that are outlawed. That is one of them.
Oh, that's good. Is there a reason why she's outlawed or whatnot?
So a lot of the evil gods are outlawed in the city.
Okay, so she's considered an evil one.
She's
so
considered
I guess-
evil, especially because generally her followers are the sacrificing type.
Okay.
So hopefully you haven't been spouting too much of this, saying that you're a follower of Ariel.
I actually didn't. Oh, I'd like to comment. I did not state to him that I was a follower of her. I stated that I've heard of her.
You're asking
To him.
questions, which a lot of people generally assume.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people
Unfortunately,
assume
I'm not a
around
follower.
here. This is very judgmental area.
Okay, no problem. I now I'm a follower. So okay, I will look at Varys and just let him know that we're kind of done here. So I
Yep.
will thank Leon anyways first time.
All
Yep,
right.
I'm gonna thank Leon for the ridiculous bracers.
All right, so you gentlemen take care, and just remember, if you need something magical, come to Leon's.
I will.
Absolutely.
Best shop in the world.
The happiest place
I'm with all
in
Earth
Livingston.
Collide. This is my favorite shopping.
Oh god, that reminded me of the guy on Steam who refused games like that, and he just named himself Commander Shepard.
Oh god.
All right.
He refused. Okay, so I guess we start heading out.
All right, where do you guys head now? At this point, it's getting
Um,
close to dusk. It's getting like 6, 7 o'clock.
I've got nothing else to do, so I'm gonna look at Varys to see if he wants to do anything. I'm also gonna, when we're kind of out of earshot of the place, gonna lean over and just let Varys. It might be a problem I've been talking about. The goddess that people hate here.
Yeah,
Probably.
I
I don't know much about this stuff.
So probably not a great time to head to the Slayers Guild. We'll have to put that on hold.
I already sold everything I needed for it, so I don't.
Well, yeah, but we were going to see if they didn't have any quests. Or
That is
anything.
Should we head past
we
the
could-
bulletin board in town? On the way to the.
Oh, I like that idea. Why don't we go stop at the bulletin board and see if there's anything.
Question, I want to roll to see if I remember how close the bulletin board was to the Blackwood estate.
Again, just from the layout of the entire town, the Blackwood State is clear on the other side. It's close to one of the walls. Because the way this
Okay.
entire town's laid out is like the general common stuff is on the inner part of the walls, like towards the center of town.
Okay.
Whereas when
You
you
mean the
begin
guard?
getting closer to the walls, the higher up it gets. So it's a lot more the
Okay.
nobles live next to the walls. So you're right in the middle of town, so it's really not far. It's far away from the estates.
So it should be safe. That's cool.
Yeah, it should be safe.
I love how the DM just assures that now I'm more scared of going there. When the DM tells you it's safe, it's not. I would assume.
Or you're paranoid. I'm going to
I
stop
might-
by the bulletin board on the way back to the inn.
But I already took the bulletin board with me.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
So you make your way to the bulletin board. There has been a new job postings.
Sunday. All right. And then I guess head back to the inn, get some food.
There's no new postings, but we can still see what there is currently.
Well, there were only the two before, and we took
Oh,
both
was
of them.
there?
And one of them
The
almost got us
swamp
killed.
and then the other one.
The one almost got us killed.
There was 3 things posted on the board. There
Oh,
was
Oh, what's the third one then?
third one was basically a kind of like a club call for Arcane Kai people who want to learn to how to play. You're more
Oh,
welcome
that's
to.
right.
Basically, it was an announcement board on that. It was just like a recruiter
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, come play if you want to learn how to play." Boom, this. And that poster's still up. Actually, that's the only one that's really up there right now. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys do?
Well, I don't really use a whole lot of magic, and I'm not interested in the thing that's left on the board. So I guess head back to the inn.
All right, everybody, head back to the inn.
Get some food.
Yeah, we're heading back then.
All right.
Sure.
So as you guys begin approaching the tavern, you hear just loud, rambunctious
that's
noise,
right.
Yep.
and you just hear
The
it shouting, just shouting coming from this bar, and occasionally you hear just like a table being smashed.
That's like 10 gold right there.
So I gotta get this going here.
See, I would start paying you back now, Varus, but I don't have the money anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, I have enough. I could probably do it, but I don't want to do it for.
You don't want to be broke.
I would have 30 gold left over.
I'm not that worried.
As you enter, it's like jovial. As you walk in, you just see a bunch of hairy dwarves just communing and slapping at like tankards together. It's like, it's been good to see you, my good friend. And it's like, hey, you owe me gold, please. It jumps over the table, and it's just like this mass of chaos.
Yes.
And again, you see that tiefling woman say, hey, get your butt up, get your ass off the table. People eat there. Kendrick, you do not do that there. Come on, get off.
I'm gonna smile, just kind of nod at the jovialness.
And as you walk in, just a bunch of dwarves go and look at you. It's like, hey, more to the party. And immediately, you guys are actually like swept up by this like mob of dwarves. As you begin looking around, you can't tell who's male, who's female.
Yep.
It's like they're all got these beards. See a couple of them like holding kids, and it's just like this ginormous party atmosphere.
Yes.
Do we recognize anything right off the bat?
Roll me perception.
Yeah.
Can I? This one. 18.
18. Actually, you do recognize one of them. He's kind of wearing a top hat. He's looking very fine. It's the blacksmith from Karima.
I'm gonna nudge Varus and point to him. Karima, Blacksmith from Korea.
You don't remember his name, do you?
No, I know it's Baldric. I don't remember his first name. I wasn't taking notes back then. So.
Me neither. That's the problem here. Alright. Intelligence roll to see if I remember his name.
Go for it.
17!
Alright, his name is Kendrick Baldric.
Is it Kendrick?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the one who was on the table.
He
Or do
was
we
the one
think-
that was on the table. It was pretty low DC, I'm just saying. But, yeah, no. But now you make...
Awesome.
So what do you guys do?
Make
Should we
notes.
go? Should we go approach him and say hi?
And say, wasn't he doing something for somebody before we left?
That was Ken, wasn't it?
Yep.
He was making.
Yeah.
God, this is
He
terrible.
probably doesn't take his work with him.
No.
I would like to roll to see if I would A, remember that Ken had something with him, and B, if I would actually. Well, I guess do the other thing, but first I want to
Roll
know if I remember
intelligence.
that he has something. Ken.
Roll intelligence.
Yep. All intelligence.
Memory.
11.
Again, you remember he was working something for Ken.
Okay.
Don't
I guess
remember
I'm
exactly.
gonna start approaching him.
I know what it was.
Alright. As you approach
It was
him, he's
Ken.
like, "Oh, look at these friendly faces. I've not seen you guys in forever. It's been, what, over a month?"
Can I pick him up and I'm gonna pick him up and hug him because I consider him a slight friend.
Alright, so you pick him up, you give him a hug. It's like, "Oh, there's the kind of love we missed." And he, like, hugs back even tighter, just like, almost like a vice grip.
Nice.
So you guys
Let's
hug
sit
each
back
other.
down.
It's like, "Oh, where is your one, shifty friend?"
I want to roll to see if I might know where he went off to, or if we
No
know.
idea.
I guess we would know.
You have
he's
no
probably
idea.
on a mission, or he's probably going to get information or something, or chasing Skirt. From what we know.
It's like, "Oh, Jason Scott, I know that type." Alright, well, when you see him and he quickly goes into the bag, you recognize he has his own little bag of holding. Goes inside of it,
Yes!
pulls out, like, got to him a little gift, and brings out just like a very small wrapped parcel.
I would like to accept it from him. To be able to
Alright.
give, or do I actually, before I just take it from him, I'd ask, do you want us to give it to him, or do you want us to tell him that you have it for him? Like, is Kendrick gonna be here for a couple days? I should ask.
So I'm only here for a couple of days, but actually, again, it is your guys, it's your guys' party. You guys can choose to give it to him. If you want me to hold on to it, I can do that. I can wait till he actually comes pick it up
I will
himself.
appreciate it.
Alright?
I think you will appreciate it, so I will take it from him. So it's a wrapped package.
It's a wrap.
Yes.
Yes, it's a wrap package, a wrap parcel. It's about like 6 inches, 6 inches long, 6, 7
Okay.
inches.
I would also. I guess he wouldn't know. Never mind.
It's like,
I
alright,
would-
but go ahead, gather around. I know we're doing the standard Georic family tradition here in a little bit. You guys are more than welcome to take part. If you guys got the
What is
stomach
this,
for it.
Tradition.
It is a good old drinking contest.
Oh God. I'm going to roll. Roll to see if I would actually do this. I'm gonna roll on 100.
D100, you got high or low.
No, actually, hang on. Let me look up something. So I'll talk to with the other people first.
Say, what are the people? You trying to
Ferris.
converse now? Okay. Again, you guys are all
If
at
they
this.
wanna join it.
Yeah.
Because I want to see if the Goliath race would actually do this, because I know they do like games and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no, dude, Goliaths would do it.
That's
It's
what I was
drinking.
thinking too.
I'm Johnny Yeager.
I'm gonna
For
get
a
food
reason.
for me and Kapask.
Oh God. So I'm gonna have to DM this. From the drinking contest that we've done before, how badly or good did I do before?
Oh, you won, remember?
I won.
You won
How-
because he
how-
not won it.
Was it a one shot? Okay. Is that the only drinking contest I've been a part of?
You've been part of several. Again, it's your backstory. How many have you wanted to been part
Although,
of?
I mean, just from the
No,
game-
just in the game that we
Just
played.
since we've only really done
I-
only one drinking
I think we
contest.
just the one, yeah. Because
I
we did
would
a
join it
food
because Goliath would be ferocious competitors, and they always want to do better than the last time. So I
we
have to
did
try.
we did a food eating contest,
Did
but
food
then
eating, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
drinking. We've only done
Which I
one
feel-
of each.
So I will agree to it. I will join them in this.
Ha-ha! Good man. All right. So, do you want your party to
Actually-
it? Do you want to be your own team?
Just like, oh, a team. How does that work?
Oh, it's a very interesting deal. It's like basically, we get 3 people on each side. Each one of them takes a hit. First one to crap out loses. Either to lose their drink, or to pass out on the table.
So is it the first one out of either team or first team total?
I say we do it in rounds. It's one person per team. After the first one
Okay,
counts out,
sweet.
the next one goes forth, and basically it does it in rounds. One round, 2 round, 3
Okay,
rounds.
so it's-
Grand total of 3
it
rounds.
keeps going, yeah.
So it's 1 versus 1 person, and whoever passes out, it's their team gets the second person to go up. So basically,
So
it
it's as
just
many
counts
teams
down.
as can compete.
Okay, cool.
That is
So the
it.
person who won
We
wins the
Baldric's
round
a
keeps
lot.
going, right? So just to confirm, the person who wins the round keeps going, or do they end when the next round starts?
Oh, they're just declared the winner. They get to set out and maybe barf out the beer, so that way they don't have to deal with the hangover in the morning.
I'm gonna look over at Varys and see if he wants to do it or not.
I'm alright with it. Question is Kapesk gonna do it?
We're gonna both look at Kapesk.
And by the way, the winner, all expenses paid for tonight and tomorrow.
That means free food.
Free food, free
That's
lodging,
free food.
free
God
horse,
dang it.
whatever
Okay.
you want to call it.
Okay, fine.
So wait,
Free
wait,
lady
what-
favors if you're really in for it. I'm pretty sure Ken would love that.
So
Yeah, he's not here.
it's just basically free staying at this inn for the next 2 days.
And
Correct.
free food.
The entire Baldric family pays for it.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright.
It's so okay. So it's just free food. Okay, that's cool.
Free food, free
Alright.
lodging, free everything. Free basic
Free everything.
necessities.
Wait. Okay, basic necessities. Okay. I was gonna say like free everything, like free armor and weapon and stuff.
Free,
Hey,
free everything for the water.
If you want to play as buds, go for it.
Oh, that is. Oh God, Varys, should we?
No.
I'm actually gonna.
Considerably lowered my funding.
I'm going to put
Say
30
that.
gold on us. Actually, I'd like to put
Like,
30.
oh no no no! It's like we put it in one big pot. The winner gets all the gold.
Okay, I'll just toss 30 gold.
Oh, screw it. I'll put in 100 gold.
So wait until we get this thing going.
Okay.
Guys, still got some time to kill. Go drop your. Go do what you need to.
I mean, I'm just gonna sit
I'm
down and
getting
just chill with
food.
them. Yeah, that's what we should do is get food.
I'm just gonna get a. Yeah, just like a small steak for Kapesk and get a burger for myself because I remember those were on this menu.
All right.
I want a nice big stew.
And
And
I'm
some
gonna get some
bread.
water to drink
And
because
butter.
I'm gonna be drinking plenty of alcohol in a moment.
Okay. So,
I
as you
want
guys
more- yeah.
get your food, get your drink, kind of get everything kind of settled up. About 5-10 minutes go by, and all of a sudden, everything's cut silent. And the tiefling barmaid comes out. It's like, all right, it is time for the night moment you've all been waiting for. It is time for the hour of Baldric. And like you see all these drawers just cheer and go, yeah! It's like, all right, so first team up. Who wants to go first? And you see just like kind of all these dwarves like shoving each other out of the way. And you see just like a group of dwarves. You see a couple. You see a dwarf you recognize, Jerick Baldric from Cowley. Comes forward, this cleric is like, hi, we'll be first ones up. Who would like to challenge us? And everybody kind of goes silent.
We'll do it.
Kind of
We're
Oh
done.
God, Varys just.
It's like, haha, we do have a
Yep.
challenger. All right,
we're
bring
done.
the tables together. And again, immediately everything begins picking right back up. As the tables are gathered together, tankards are in place. It's like, all right, who wants to go first? And Jerick's like, I will go first. Goes up, sits down at the table, got the full tankard ready to go.
All right.
Which one of us wants to go first?
Screw it. I'll go first.
It's like, all right, we got an elf. Let's see how
Do we
the
put in
elf
the gold
can
in
hold
the-
down his drink. You
Do we
freaking.
put gold into the betting now, or when do we do it?
It's like, all right, now we'll put the gold in. I
Yep,
wager
I put the 100 gold in.
100 gold. All right, we'll match that 100 gold.
Yeah.
I would like to hand over to Ferris 30 gold to be put in with it too. It's 130 actually.
I guess the bonus 100.
130. All right, now things are getting interesting. Carrick, bring in 30 more gold. It's like, aye. Drops it straight
We're
onto it.
260 now.
I would love to put more gold into this, but I don't have more.
Since they're trying to match it, I almost want to be a dick and throw a plat in there. Shut up.
If they do,
I'm
can
not
I?
going to. I'm not going to.
Wait, yeah, how much money do you have?
I'm down to 3 plat, 886 gold.
You should do 86 gold.
Alright.
Yep.
So,
We're good.
All right.
The total pot is currently at 260.
it's like, all right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, drink. Okay, the way we're going to do this is we're rolling Constitution checks.
Yep.
The higher one wins.
Alright.
After
Oh.
first one to
Saving.
3 wins.
Alright.
All right. So roll your d20.
That's a good start.
Is it a saving throw or just straight constitution?
Just straight Constitution.
Okay, in that case it's 17.
You take back this ale. It's just going down your throat. It's giving you just a nice little burn in the back of your throat. But like, sorry, not Kendrick. Jurek beats you to it. He's like, ha! You're looking a little rough, buddy. Hey, are you and
Okay,
your
so it's like
elven ass?
So
And
it's
I
one-
mean, you're just having a little bit more difficulty getting it down.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 18, gets a +3. So yeah, that's a 21. All right. So okay, round 2. Drinks are down. Go for it.
So wait, does it add proficiency or no? Or no?
No,
it
it's just straight
not
Constitution.
proficiency, just
Straight
so, but
Constitution.
it still adds the base modifier, right?
Yeah, base modifier.
Oh,
he
well then
would've
my
been-
last roll was 19, but it's
Well, 19,
it's
yeah,
still
he's still
beat
lost.
his. But mine is 19 again this time.
Again, this looks like an exact same mirror image of last round with Jurek just barely beating him. It's like, haha! Yes, yeah, kind of got it rough. That's 2 for them. Again, he rolled an 18 again.
Yo, all right.
Like, all
Is
right.
it bad I want to see one of you roll a 1?
Because it's first to 3, right?
Yeah, first to 3. He's at 2.
All right, let's go again.
All right.
Oh, that's an 8.
Again, Jerry got a little cocky here, kind of begins doing it, but it like went down the wrong tube in his throat, and he kind of coughed it back up, but still takes me. Oh, sorry about that, but you beats me. All right, now things are getting good.
8? Oh,
You're-
jeez.
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right.
Going.
Perfect.
All
Let's
right.
go again. 13.
This time you're getting kind of a feel for the ale that's going down here. Usually elves drink a lot of wine, but this one at this point you're like, I'm cocky. I'm not like my ancestors. I'm better than them. And you take it down, slam it down with pride, and it's like, oh, now we're really getting it. He rolled a 6, so it was a 9.
Oh, so this is the tiebreaker.
So yeah, this is the
Yeah.
last one. Let's do it.
This is game. Let's go. Let's go. I rolled a net.
Oh god. Please say you rolled that 1. Please say you
All
rolled
right.
that 1.
So now, Varys, after you caught up, you're like very proud of this. You're like, yeah, take this back. After you get half the tankard down, you see blackness.
Yep,
And
I
the-
just.
The rest of you guys see Varys just fall completely out of the
Right
chair, and he vomits.
Is it bad? I really wanted you both to roll a 1.
I like that. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I have a chance. And net 1.
He rolled an
Instant
18, so
karmic
21
retribution.
again.
Still, I'm okay with that because he won 2, and then I won the next 2 and had a comeback going, and that I'm okay with that.
And again, as you poke, you hit deep and go, oh, not on my floor, I just cleaned that. Again, a couple minutes go by, she quickly, they clean up the puke, everything like that. It's like, all right, first round goes to Jerick and his crew. And they're all just like jovial, like kind of those frat guys, like, yeah. It's like, all right, who's next on the block? And you see this kind of a little bit burlier, huskier dwarf go. It's like, I'll go do it.
I'm gonna glance at Kapesk and see if he would like to go this round or if he wants me to.
I don't think he cares.
It's like, which one of you is coming next?
Good.
Yeah, Capesh is going.
All right. It's like, Lizard Man, let's see how well you hold your ale. Tankards get full. It's like 3, 2, 1, drink. Constitution check. Oh, that's actually. All right, so both of you knock it back. Both of you take your kind of time chugging it, but he just barely beats you. He slams it down first, and you right after him. He got an 8.
Oh god.
It's like, ugh, see what you have. And he like begins pouring his own ale. Boom, boom. Both the ales are filled. 3, 2, 1, drink.
These are garbage rolls.
It's like, Capes, you're used to drinking like water. This is just kind of nasty, but you're chugging through it. You're like, this is for food. Kind of get through it. As you slam it down, he's just kind of sitting there, already got the third drink prepared. He's like,
Yeah.
it took you long enough.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh god.
Ouch.
Like, all right, let's go again. All right, 3, 2, 1, roll.
That's fair.
All right. This time, as you begin chugging back, you're slowly acquiring a taste for this. You kind of take it back and you beat him down to it, and you're kind of get. Again, you really not having much expressions, just you're blinking your eyes a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one for you. He rolled a 7. Rolled a 4. Add 3 to it, 7.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's like, all right, let's go. So yeah, 2 and him, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1, drink. All right. Again, you've been acquiring this taste. You take it back. Not really much flinching, just kind of leisurely drinking it. Just do. Slam it down, not a problem. He's at this point kind of struggling with it. Just like, again. And tankards get full. And 3, and this is for the final one. You guys are both sitting at 2. 2 and 2. Okay, 3, 2, 1, drink.
Oh, crap.
This time, you hink it back. Like, drink it all, drink it all. You get to the bottom of it. Get up. Some of it comes right back up and spits onto the table. Zan, this other door just knocks it back, slams it down on the table, kind of kicks his head back, and fist goes up in the air. It's like, yeah!
I think we're about to lose some money.
It's like, well, it was a pleasure beating your guys. Unless you want to go
Gosh.
go one more round, winner takes all.
Terrible rolls.
No.
But for that, you guys take a little bit something a little bit more.
So if we do the winner take all, do we have to put in more or anything?
You gotta pay more gold. That's kind of
Is
sense you're
there-
getting.
Limit or what? Or
Yep. I'm putting in another 100 gold. Let's do it again. Shits and giggles.
Like, oh, winner takes all.
Because
All right.
right, this time Uthal goes first.
No.
Well, it's one
This is
more
for
round.
winner
It's
takes
just
all.
one more
Oh,
round.
winner takes round. Okay, got it. Okay, that's fine.
oh
Means Uthal can go. Because he didn't go yet.
So-
The worst part about this is like so. I have the same constitution as you, Ferris. All right, so I'm good to go. I'll nod now. Sit down.
He's like, all right, you sit down, and he's like, okay, for our final competitor, Irene, come on out. See, there's a big old dwarven lady, hair just like curling on her arms, got a little bit of a chin beard going on. And I was like, all right, laddie, let's see what you got.
I'll smile. I'll put out my hand beforehand, and I will offer a hand for shaking like to the best competitor.
It's like she grabs it and goes, may the best dwarf win.
I'm gonna smile. If by dwarf you mean Goliath.
All right, 3, 2, 1, drink. Ooh.
The same modifier I do.
All right.
That's what I said.
So yeah, you slam it back. Uthal, you're again. This stuff tastes bitter. As you're taking it back, you're like, oh. As you slam down, you're already feeling kind of nauseous just with everything mixing throughout the day. And she's already sitting there, hands on top of the tankard, going, glad you were able to join us. Rolled a 19.
Damn it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this, guys.
Like, alright, let's see what you can do, little boy. 3, 2, 1, drink!
Oh,
God damn it.
Alright,
Is it?
so she drinks it back, slams it back, and slams the tankard onto the table. Uthal, you're trying to get it down, but it's like really burning your throat. You're coughing. Some of it spits back up into the tankard, but you take it back in, just kind of nasty, like, crap, what is that called? Backwater.
I'm a Goliath. Fuck that shit. I'm going to take it anyways.
Yeah, you finish the drink, but you slam it down just like, oh, that was rough. Alright, 2 for them. 1 more.
Is it bad? I wanted, like, in my head, pray to my God, like, let me win this.
You're praying. Nothing's happening. 3, 2, 1,
Yo.
drink! Ho-ho! This time, you gather your strength up, she slams it back, and both of you slam it down at the exact same time.
Oh, God. Was it both nat 20s?
Both nat 20s.
Holy shit.
She rolled a natural 20. I was like, oh, should I win this? You rolled that 20. I was like, oh, you're still in. It's tied.
So what does that count again? So
It's a
draw,
tie.
so it doesn't count.
It's a
It
tie.
just doesn't count. Yeah. it's
Doesn't
a
count. Like, let's go again. 3, 2, 1, drink.
Pull limit.
All right. You both hang it back. You're now kind of getting the hang of how this tastes. It got the kind of the acquired taste. You slam it down just a little bit ahead of her.
Oh.
She got a 10.
Oh, God. I don't think I'm going to do those, guys.
Like, all right. One more. You seem to be getting sting. Now it should be getting interesting.
Please, for the love of God, let me win this game.
2, 1, drink.
it's almost a 1.
Alright, Uthal, you actually hang this back, slam down on the table right in front of her. She, as you actually slam down, you see her finally taking off her lips, about ready to slam, and she's like, you beat me again.
God,
Again?
no, right.
It's the same situation we've had for.
Yeah,
2 and
all
2.
3 of us.
Final roll.
Oh, man. One more. Come on, Exalt.
Not bad.
Alright. Both of you hang it back. Both of you slam down at the same time. She kind of begins starting back. And then she falls out to the side of the table.
Yeah.
Just right underneath it. Uthal, you're still reigning supreme. You've actually put a fist up. And you just see Jirik. You see the doors go like eyes in surprise as Uthal came in and won it all.
Barely.
You
Okay.
won.
What'd she roll?
So, quick
She
question.
rolled
when I put
grand
in-
total of 13.
Jesus.
Nice. When I put in the extra 100, did
They put in
also-
an extra 100.
They did as well.
Or
So that's
So it's up to
400.
460.
Seer. 130, 260. Yeah, 460. Guys,
I'm gonna
earned
smile
four-
and just be like, it was a great fight, but the best Goliath won.
And all of them just send out cheers like, ah! It's like, let me buy you around, let me buy you around, and just a chorus of just like, let me buy you drinks, let me buy you drinks, so on and so forth. You guys are feeling great. All 3 of you are feeling a little bit buzzed. As you guys kind of picked Varys off the floor, he's just kind of conscious.
Just semi-conscious.
So we need to figure out who takes what amount of gold. So I'm gonna shake Varys to get him up and running.
And with that, like you see this, as soon as you guys kind of get conscious, kind of semi-conscious, at least under your feet. They're like, this is from the entire about. The tiefling comes up with just like this, basically a garbage can lid. It's like, this is from the Baldric family, and it's just all this meat. Meat, mashed potatoes, all this food galore in that. Just a, basically, best thing I can equate to is like a trash can lid. And plops it down right in front on top of the table, and it's like protruding a little bit outside the table.
Jesus, it's huge.
And right in the middle is just like this pig. Like just the head of the pig slaughtered with an apple in its mouth.
I want to roll to see if Kapesh will just annihilate it.
I mean, you're not the one rolling.
You're not the one rolling, it's Capes. Dude, what do you want to do? Don't need to roll, you can do whatever you want.
I was just saying, if it's just dropped in front of us.
Yep, dropped right in front of you guys.
Yep, face the blade.
You're just
I'm gonna stop
gorging
right
on this.
before
Just
he
nom
can.
nom 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 nom
I'm gonna
nom.
stop right before he can and just be like, Kapesh, one moment. I'm gonna cut off a portion for me and Varys, and then motion Kapesh. The rest is yours. No, most of it is going to Kapesh, but I wanted some for me and Varys.
Fair enough.
Right, as your barrier go in, you see with all the hands stand up. You guys just a little corner, and then ushers you in.
Yep.
And you basically like
But, like-
Pac-Man, it just.
I just imagine he just picks up the lid and just like inhales it like Kirby, just all gone, lid and all.
I don't know if I
I'm
can eat
gonna-
the lid.
I'm gonna hand Varys his portion and start eating mine, just happily and joyfully.
I'm just
Right,
gonna
you
like
got-
slowly start eating mine because my poor body.
So yeah, you guys are enjoying your food, you're enjoying your drinks. So, like overall, you guys are having just a nice, calm night. Everything is going great.
Did we win the entire competition?
Yeah, it was all or nothing.
Oh, okay.
And we won all 460. So how did we want
One
to divide
question,
this up?
Did we get anything from any of the other? Because did the bets go out for other people? Did anyone else put anything in the pot, or is it just that those two
It was
sets?
just the people playing, I believe.
It was just those.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 460.
Yeah, we have 460 to split up. What do you want to
Well, I'm going to say probably Varys, you just keep it all because I'm going to start paying back some of my debt. So should we do it 50-50, basically? So I'll take 30 gold for me to keep, and I'll give you 200 back. So I only owe you 100 gold right now.
do? Yeah, that's fine. So you took 30.
Yep, I took 30, so you get 400.
So I got yeah, so I got 430.
Yep.
We do math. Why do you hate me?
Did you want me to just give you 400? Because I'll take the 60
No,
total.
I still don't do some math. That's fine. I have a calculator.
Never.
30. And
Just so I can keep, so I can get a little bit more back, so I can actually keep what I can, so I can make more food or get more
Guys, I'm back up to 4 plat.
Alright. As you guys kind of begin drinking, you see, like, again, a lot of the dwarves just kind of having a good time, good jovial time. And a couple people bump into it, it's like, hey, you did this to me, hey! And slowly, a brawl is picking up, whereas dwarves are just punching each other back and forth. One of them gets actually thrown in your guys' direction. Oh,
I would like to wait. Who's getting thrown at us?
A dwarf comes flying in and smacks Uthal right in the head as Uthal just kind of goes down. Just kind of in an unconscious, like just in a dazed state. Natural 20 to hit.
Oh Jesus! Stone's endurance to reflect the damage.
Oh, you really didn't take. Actually, yeah, you did take some
I was
damage.
making a joke.
You did take some damage. You took
Yeah, I assumed it worked. 2 points?
4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That was close.
Roll d4.
Well,
And he's just like,
Actually,
"Oh, do you
no,
pay
no.
for that, Varric?" And he just like jumps right back into it, like Superman punching into the air.
would it be more than that because it was a crit? Because it was a nat 20.
Okay, so 8.
Wait, I just wanted to double check because I want to. Is this fairly?
You asked, I answered. It's
Yeah.
8.
Cool.
So again, and he just goes back in, kind of Superman punches straight into one of the other guys. A table chair comes up and smacks him right in the back and breaks across his back. Again, it's just like kind of an open sparring for everybody. Kind of very fun. Anything you guys want to do?
Not really. I'm gonna try to keep eating a little bit. Try to shuffle off to the side so I don't get bogged
Watching.
again.
Just
Alright.
enjoy the view.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right, again, you're just like seeing all these dwarves come up, and the T-plane goes, "Hey, don't do that! Come on, guys! I just got new chairs!" And he just kind of it's like trying to mediate between all this. And then this big burly guy in the back comes out, goes, "Hey!" and slams down a great sword. All of them look up, stunned. It's like, enough of that. Brings the sword back up. The brawling stops, but still the party atmosphere is still there. So I'll knock it back. Drinks, having a good time. So you guys finish your meal, stuffed to the brim. Even Kapesk with all of his meat.
Yo.
Nice.
So what do you guys do with the rest of your evening?
Time was it?
At this point, it's getting around like 9, 10 o'clock.
Not much else we can do. Probably just head to sleep.
Yeah.
We should probably check on Varys as we go by to see if he's in his room.
Me, Ken.
Ken, yes, sorry, thank you.
Varys, are you in your room?
All right. So you guys go up and stop by Versus' room.
No, we go by Ken's.
Ken.
Sorry,
Ken's.
Ken's room. I'm
Yeah,
doing
no,
it
I
too.
made the same mistake. We just knock on it to see if he's there by chance.
All right, you knock on it. You hear replies like yes.
Okay.
Sleeping all day?
I'm just gonna let him know that, hey, I have his package for him whenever he wants.
It's like, oh great, thanks. I'll ask about it in the morning.
Okay.
So they kind of had a long day.
No problem.
All right. See you guys in the morning then.
So I've been looking at Varys to see what we do if we just head to bed or not. I mean, we assume he is.
Yeah. I think we're gonna call it a night.
Okay.
Nap time.
We've had a long day of doing shopping.
Yep.
So before I actually go to bed, I'm gonna try and read my new book to learn more Japanese.
All right. As
Do I
you,
roll for that again?
as you sit down and try to read it, it's just all kind of like blurry.
Oh, that's right. I'm drunk off my ass. We're gonna put the book down and go to bed. I forgot I did a whole bunch of drinking. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yeah. We're not gonna deal with that right now.
All right. As you guys go off to sleep, you guys rest for the night. Everything. As you wake up in the morning, all of you have this insane headache.
Yup.
From the hangover. And as you guys begin kind of looking around, Varys, Uthal, as you kind of reach around, Varys, your coin purse is missing. Uthal, your bag of holding is missing.
Oh, great. Fuck.
Wait, but my coin purse is in my bow. Unless I take it out. It's in my not my bow, my quiver.
So somehow it's missing.
Crap.
So that's not good. Especially since now I only have a quarterstaff on me in my armor. I literally have none of my items. 100%.
Yeah.
I'd like to investigate the room to see if we can tell where they might have went or what happened.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation check.
To do terribly on this is sad.
That was almost in that
It
20.
was almost that 20.
I say, you begin looking around and you think you found something. You see a string and you reach down, grab for it, and it's nothing.
And it's nothing. Oh crap. Dang it.
Yeah, no, that's not good at all. That is horrifying. That we would get robbed somehow.
All right, so you guys get up, kind of prepare, and that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Ah, crap.
Oh god. Now, so I need to make a note of this to make sure that I know that I don't have any of my stuff on me.
Oh yeah, 'cause you put
Lost
everything in the back.
Bag of holding.
In my notes, at the very bottom, it just says in all caps, broke AF ATM.
Except every item except web, staff, and arm. Oh god, that is gonna be so. That's our next quest line. Okay, that's at least we have something to do now because I guess that's what we were not sure what to do. But now we have to go murder some people to get my stuff back.
You could just ask nicely, you know.
No. I mean, they stole stuff from me. That's my nature. I'm going to have to murder them probably.
All right, I think you should persuade them.
You mean like? Hang on. You mean like this?
Dude! Every single time! You're somehow the most charismatic one with a -1.
Let's not make any more rolls here. So tomorrow we open up with another nat 20 on the top board.
Because you know it worked
In
out so well for
persuasion.
us today.
Alright, so anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in for tonight's session. Again, sorry it was a little bit shorter of a session.
Can I
but
persuade the DM to give me back my stuff at that nat?
no, you cannot. But no, again, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week as we'll be at the same place, same time. Catch you guys then.
Bye.